Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream for the SQUADRA BLAST World Championship 2026 third stage SA. I'm Shigehiro Naiki and I'll be your host for today.
And I'm Jake Ryan, and joining Naiki for commentary today.
All right, thank you for joining us once again, Jake. Today we'll be covering the third stage matches on the SA server. Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra was released in September 2025, and so far we've held two official SQUADRA BLAST online tournaments, the first in December 2025 and the second in March 2026. This time we're finally hosting our first ever World Championship. We'll be watching players from all over the world compete to see which team will come out on top. This is a huge step in Gekishin Squadra history, and we're super excited to be covering all of the hype to make this the most thrilling SQUADRA BLAST yet. In today's live stream, we'll see which team from SA will secure their spot in the finals. This is the final third stage live stream. How are we feeling today, Jake?
You know, I'm feeling incredible. We've already seen 3 of our teams, make it into the finals, and SA has one more team that they're going to be sending to battle against Nautilus, Wayfriends, and Ramgoat at the Tokyo Finals. So are we going to see the hyper-fast style that we saw in NA, dominating 2-0s? Are we going to see the pristine play from Team Ramgoat, where they did make things a little bit interesting in the finals? It got a little sloppy at the end there. Or are we going to see the very slow and steady, methodical style from Asia? Those are the questions that I have, and I want to see what flavor SA is bringing, because every region has had their own type of, their own flavor of Gekishin. And I want to know what SA has. Like, who are they most favored? Who are they going to play? What's going to be the standout picks?
All right, thanks so much. This tournament's going to be super action-packed, and we'd love for you guys watching to join in on the excitement. So please show your support and share your thoughts down in the comments section down below and on social media. When posting on social media, please continue to use the hashtag SQB_WC2026 as shown on screen.
Let us know which teams you're supporting, any players that you're looking out for, and your thoughts on the amazing plays throughout the tournament. Share the hype. Make sure that Naiki and I see your post, because we want to see what your favorite clips are going into this final qualifier.
All right, let's start off by telling you guys about Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra is a free-to-play game centered on 4 versus 4 team-based battles. Together with your team, you fight to get the Dragon Ball at the very end of the enemy team's territory. The first team to get the Dragon Ball wins. This game is available on smartphone, PC, and home consoles, so you can enjoy it on your favorite platform. Plus, you can even engage in cross-play between platforms, and your save data can be carried across platforms through the cross-progression system. It's free to play, so if you have any interest at all, definitely give it a try. Next, let's break down the SQUADRA BLAST World Championship 2026. SQUADRA BLAST World Championship 2026 is an official world tournament for Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, organized by Bandai Namco Entertainment. All 4 servers, Asia, EU, NA, and SA, have their own preliminaries, and the top team from each server will proceed to the finals. The finals will be an offline tournament held live in Tokyo, Japan, where all 4 teams will gather to represent their server and compete to be known as the world's strongest. Now let's talk about the World Championship 2026 tournament format. Each server has 3 preliminary stages, the first and second of which have already taken place in-game as online tournaments. As for today's third stage, teams will compete in a single elimination format with best-of-1 matches to start before moving on to best-of-3 matches in the semifinals and finals. The team that emerge victorious in the third stage will qualify and represent their servers in the offline finals tournament. For today's live stream, we'll be bringing you coverage of the semifinals and finals matches. All right, Jake, this is our 4th time with this format. What do you think about this format once again?
I mean, we've seen both sides of the coin. We've seen convincing 2-0s the entire way with perfect tournament runs from, teams that have stepped up to the plate. But we've also seen, game 3s going the distance the entirety of the event. So I love that the variety that this format affords us, and the fact that, you know, we already have 3 teams punching their ticket to the finals in Tokyo, Japan, and SA is going to be having a team joining them at the end of this is incredible. Once of a lifetime opportunity to, you know, etch your name in the history books of Gekishin Squadra. And today, this is the most important matches of Gekishin that you've ever played if you're an SA player.
All right, now let's take a look at the tournament standings and the teams who have made it to the semifinals. All right, so match 1 of our semifinals is going to be latent with 3 returning champions from 2026 Sharp 1. On the other side, we do have Humongo Zario Hasta Lemurte. I'm probably going to butcher that name a few times this live stream. And in match 2, we have the Berserks and Team Nel Pastel. As you can see, these are the only 4 teams left in the current tournament bracket, and these are the 4 teams who have fought successfully through the first stage, second stage, and the first bit of the third stage to get their way to the semifinals.
Well, good thing Nike is, I'll cover the name for Humongasario Hasta la Muerte is how you want to say that one. So I'll handle that. You got the players,
right.
But yes, we have all the players stepping up to the plate here from SA. Like you said, there is only one team with 2026 #1 tournament champions, and that is going to be latent with Captain Montoya and Chippy, and Wolves, joined by Chochiri TTV. So very strong team, already shown prowess at the beginning of these qualifiers, but the rest of the teams all have double S players at their disposal. So it's going to be an incredible tournament day. I think the most difficult match and the favorites for the tournament is going to be latent. So Humongasario Hasta la Muerte is going to have to pull up with their best compositions and you know, their best Gekishin at their disposal. Otherwise, they might get smoked by latent.
All right, let's start off by going into explaining the rules for the third stage. Matches will follow Gekishin rules, and all heroes that were implemented by the start of the tournament can be used, excluding Bulma Youth. The Divine Draw will be random with no limitation on Divine combo cards. And for the third stage, semifinals and grand finals, once again, there will be a new ban rule in effect. Let's take a look at the ban rules. Both teams will select one hero to be banned for Battle 1. The banned hero cannot be used by either team, as both teams will decide their bans simultaneously. If both teams decide to ban the same hero, then only that one hero will be banned. As an example, if the blue team bans Super Vegito and the red team bans Full Power Bojack, neither team will be able to use those 2 heroes for Battle 1. Next, for Battle 2, any heroes that a team used in Battle 1 will be banned for that team. For example, if the blue team picks Cell, Perfect Form, Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, Super Saiyan Son Goku, and Ultimate Gohan in Battle 1, then the blue team cannot use those 4 heroes in Battle 2. However, a team can still choose heroes that an opposing team previously used as long as they themselves did not also choose those heroes. And finally, Battle 3 is a free-for-all. No bans will be in effect for that final battle. All right, what do you think about these ban rules, Jake?
I think the ban rules have been interesting the entire time we've been going through these Squadra Blast qualifiers. So I'm stoked to see how SA adapts. We've seen lots of different priority on the ban choices, whether there's a character specialist on your squad or if you're just trying to ban overall general power. So we're going to see what the narrative is here for today. Are you going to be looking to ban out specific picks against, you know, the techs or the damage dealers on your opponent's side? We've seen some hit bans. We've seen you know, a lot of Bardock bans, particular tank bans as well. I think we saw like a Cell ban once, and it was against Hogteam. So there's a lot of different bans that you have at your disposal, and you either want to look for general power or character specialist picks. So always keep your eyes peeled for that. But I always assume we're going for initial standard bans to begin. So yeah.
All right, definitely something to watch out for. Next, we'd like to make an announcement to all of you guys watching this live stream. Over the course of this live stream, we'll be revealing parts of a serial code that will award you with 5 P5G capsules.
Yeah, make sure that you get them, write down your codes because you'll get them just by watching. I've been jotting down my codes and cashing them in at the end of each qualifier. So this is my last 5-pack that we get. So everybody in chat, make sure that you get your 5-pack of P5G capsules as well.
All right, without further ado, here are the first 4 characters of our SA serial code. ZNM3, that's ZNM3. We'll be giving out the rest of the code during the stream, so make sure to write these down so you do not forget. All right, it's almost time for our first semifinals match, Latent vs Humongozario Hasta la Muerte. I'm probably going to abbreviate that every once in a while. Yeah, so we mentioned...
HHLM.
HHLM. I'll try a bit harder than that. But yeah, Latent is the tournament favorite. They do have the returning champions on their team. What do we need to see from Humongozario? We have seen tournament favorites lose in these tournaments. We've seen 2 tournament favorites actually, Asia and NA, dropping out in the finals. So yeah, what do we want to see from Humongozario?
Yeah. I need to see them have, the strong meta picks. We've seen a lot of teams dominate with, powerful Super Saiyan 3 Son Gokus, Super Saiyan God Son Goku. In Asia, Koshi Koshi comes to mind, just really dominating on that character. For the EU region, we got to see Abe with some incredible Trunks carry. Every single damage character he played felt just unstoppable. So I need to see those meta picks prepared. I need to see the secondary tanks also readily available. If you do not have Bardock, if you don't have Bardock, if you don't have your Super Saiyan God Vegeta at your disposal, or even Super Saiyan Vegeta, which we've been seeing a lot, I need to see the secondary tanks. We've seen a lot of Cell, we've seen a lot of Caulifla. I want to see diversity. And then in the tech role, depending on the divine draws, if you're playing on healing attack, I need to see your 17s come out, unless they're banned, right? So lots to consider here with team compositions. I'm looking forward to the pocket picks. That is what I want to see the most. So what's the specialty pick we're going to see for this region? Because we've had a couple across the world, across the globe, that have been really exciting to see.
All right, and it looks like we might have a bit more time before we jump into our first semifinals match. Let's talk about the new ban rules once again. What are, Jake, your favorite bans that you've seen this tournament? I guess just the general kind of meta bans that we've seen.
I mean, I typically seeing the Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku banned alongside Bardock in the beginning has opened up the damage roll pretty well. You typically see a shift to Kefla in those positions to mirror that high mobility and then range damage. She also has really great burst, and then I've also liked the pocket pick bans, seeing the hit ban on the technical roll immediately in game 1, because that their tech player excels at that one character and may not be up to snuff on their other picks, is really smart. So that's what I like from the meta perspective, and then from the tech perspective. How about you?
It looks like we're actually jumping into the hero select, but yeah, I'd like to see some technical bans is what I was about to say, but it looks like we're taking the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and God Goku off the table.
The Damage Brothers, and we get to see that Kefla coming up to the plate on the other side. Look at the Super Start and Super Skill 1 damage.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's a combo made in heaven. I mean, Trunks with the Burst Sword extra damage. Wolf is going to have incredible damage on that Kefla as well. Chippy is going to be maxing out that skill 1 on Caulifla, and I got everything I wanted. Honestly, we're get to see the Caulifla, we get to see the Kefla. It played out perfectly, and we're going to start our tournament right now for SA here.
All right, definitely. We also have the Trunks. Let's see if they can perform on this hero as well as Abe did yesterday. It looks like we are just loading in. All right, we have the amazing cinematics as well. This is match 1, battle 1 of the SQUADRA Blast World Championship 2026 third stage South America semifinals. It's Latent versus Humongozario Hasta la Muerte. Let's see who will take this first battle. All right, we have
You're getting better and better at that every time.
I'm gonna
That's pretty good.
try to get better every time.
I love the reps. I love the reps. But like you said, Leighton on the blue side, Humongasario hasta la muerte on the red side. We have the techs being the same with the Final Form Frieza. It's going to be Trunks and Frieza in the top lane. Actually, it's both sides, so we're matching there.
All right.
And it's going to be Kalipla and Kepla downstairs for Leighton, and another Super Oob and Bardock going to be in the bot lane for Humongasario.
We have some Namekian representation on this Frieza from Captain Montoya. Look at that color scheme, green and purple. With the
look at the death beams connecting. The fight is already going through. The rocks have been played. Floki's in trouble. Captain Montoya getting those death beams and setting up the wall excellently. Reset's already established. Nick is done too with another burst sword. And the action is already off the charts starting here in South America.
And Latent with the 2 KOs in the top lane. It looks like, on the other hand, Wolves was taken down in the bot lane though. So it was a 2-for-1 overall. Yeah, a lot of action right away.
Can't watch it all, but that's what Superstar really affords you, because you have these characters that are going to have that burst damage immediately, and the combo of Death Beam plus Burst Sword, if your back is turned, you're taking extra damage. So the moment you concede the fight, you start losing, and losing a lot of health is Cheapy here in the middle of both these carries, but haven't been able to get the health back just yet. Cheapy trying to, posture and keep
we have the Rums coming in
and out of here. Oh, the log comes through, but the rotation from Captain Montoya with the death beams is what enabled that. The fight is still continuing, though. The death beams are firing in. It looks like we're gonna have Chibi fall finally, but JBXN falls in return. A 2-for-1 overall, and it is a brawl, a bloodbath in the bot lane.
All right, roams from both teams. Latent was a bit faster. They did manage to get those initial death beams in first for that early KO, but Humongasario not falling behind, managing to get 1 KO back. Wow, it's only been 2 minutes, and I think we've had, what, like 6 KOs now?
I think this is the we asked what style of Gekshin we were going to get, and we are getting the bruiser style.
Oh, yeah.
We are getting a scrappy game, and I don't think the fights are going to stop here. I really don't.
And this is definitely the action-packed style that we like to watch on these tournament live streams. We do have our boss coming up shortly. This will be the first boss of the SA tournament. It will be the Jackie in the top lane.
Oh, but the fight immediately breaks
Nick
out. He's
KO'd.
done in an instant. He's only level 5. He doesn't have the transformation available, so he's less durable. And the difference here is Chochiri already level 7. Wolf's already level 7. This Jackie, you gotta just hand it over. You don't have the damage, you don't have the health. Floki in the back already so low. Jackie's taken out. Floki has to try to get away. Hades trying to make something happen. The ultimate completely whiffs. Captain Montoya is going to be sacrificed here, but now the resets are coming through. Chochiri with 2 kills immediately. Shining Flash for 3. Chochiri is just firing off.
Chochiri is that one player that was not the champion in 2026 Sharp 1. He joined this team. He's definitely representing. He is proving that he's definitely worthy of being in this lineup on this roster. Latent with the 1 boss and 3 KOs.
I mean, when you have 3 champions on your team, you probably have some pretty good scouting capabilities. What's his power level say, Naiki? Yeah.
All right.
Right now it's over level 9, so not quite 9,000, but
not yet.
We're getting there.
Oh yeah. The level difference is getting bigger and bigger. They need to be careful on the Humongo side. Bardock does
it's a humongo lead for Leighton. They're like, wait, that's our name. We're supposed to have the massive edge here. I don't understand. But the Leighton ability from Leighton has been paying off. This God of Destruction isn't really long for this world, setting up the smoke screen just to buy a little bit of space. Chochiri is going to get one Gekshin burst out. And Floki, yeah, you got to be so careful here from the death beams and the burst swords. Just the execution potential is ridiculous. Level 10 already on this Trunks. A farming menace.
We have our second boss coming in shortly. We'll spawn in the bot lane. It will be that Nappa. arriving in roughly 15 seconds.
I don't think Nappa's long for this world. If you are Humongosario Hasta la Muerte and you're going into this fight, you have to have position first, and they don't. GP already on top of Hades, but now the rest of Humongosario has shown up to the scene. We are posturing for this fight. You can see that Captain Montoya a little bit further in the back, hasn't been able to join just yet, but confident and gonna go for that top dot of destruction as we fight for Nappa here. The ultimates come out, and it actually does go over to Humongosario Hasta la Muerte, but the fight is breaking out. It looks like Chochiri has taken down Hades, taken down Nink, so it's 2 for Nappa. Top God of Destruction is already being taken by Leighton because Captain Montoya was in position, and now the rest of Humongosario is in a little bit of trouble. Humongosario is going to try to take out Captain Montoya. It's a Frieza on Frieza deathmatch. Floki wants to get the kill here, missing out on the death beam. The rocks come down, but Frieza takes himself out. Good stuff to Floki, equalizing the kills there.
All right, Leighton, you need to be careful. You guys need to be careful. We do have that 3rd and 4th boss, but Humongo did manage to take Nappa. It is a 1-for-1. A lot of good damage on that bot lane God of Destruction as well. Looks like they are pinging out. Take it down. The Zeno is not there yet though.
Yeah, picking it away piece by piece. There is only Chippy on the Caulifla down there to try to defend, but they haven't pulled the trigger just yet. The God of Destruction is safe because the Zenos have shifted lanes, so the pings didn't really amount to much. We're just going to buy a little bit of time here. Team level lead is 4 for Leighton so far. This 3rd boss is going to be really important for both sides. You want to get you have to get this if you're Humongosario.
Jacko is landing shortly. Leighton protecting that God of Destruction, making sure Humongosario cannot get close. And it looks like Floki to start things off with the Earth Splitter, making that line.
Look at JBXN in the back, already on top of Captain Montoya, just trying to keep the Frieza under pressure. They've started the boss. The line has been drawn, and it was Captain Montoya who actually laid that down, but Chochiri is here. Level 12. It's going to be the star of the play. First character already down on the side of Humongosario. Nink is dead. Captain Montoya also dead. Chochiri wants to get as much damage as possible. Does not get the reset just yet. GB on top of Hades, but Wolves is fighting against JVXN on the side. Chochiri has focused the Jacko and secures it. That means that they are going to run away from the fight. Chochiri at least, but Chippy wants a little bit more, wants to take down Hades, and it's just going to be some pepper damage. You have to go back because Floki was in the back line trying to get the God of Destruction, but Chochiri quickly dispatches Floki on the Frieza.
Actually, a really nice play from Floki. He decided that his team wasn't going to win that team fight during that boss phase, and he moved up actually really quickly, took down one of the God of Destructions, and was pushing for that second one as well. Unfortunately, taken down at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a good map play right there because Humongosario, even though they lost the Jacko, they were able to get another God of Destruction away from Leighton, and we've seen how powerful these backdoors have been, how quickly you can break the game apart. So what's it gonna be? How are you going to close this out if you're just going for the God of Destructions? Because the bosses have not been going in your favor.
All right, we have Brienne on the map. This is the 4th and final boss. Leighton wants this for the triple boss KO. Humongosario wants to stop them from taking that buff, but it looks like JVXN taken down, and Hades as well.
Oh my god, Hades didn't have a chance. The Shining Flash comes through afterwards, and it looks like 3 are dead for Humongosario Hasta la Muerte. They are falling apart. The God of Destructions remain vulnerable. Zeno's going to be going over the top lane right after this. They might just be able to take out all the God of Destruction.
Inner God of Destruction taken down.
Yeah, just the triple aligned Gekishin burst, just back to back to back. And now it's time to go to the boss. It's time to claim Brienne, Brienne, to get that 3rd boss cap. 49 to 45. 1 God of Destruction left for Humongosario. Leighton is looking ridiculous.
All right, JVXN needs to watch out. His team is coming in, but he is alone. All right, gets out. This is a very important boss for both sides. It could mean GG. They're both playing it fairly safe. Chippy in the front lines for Leighton.
Yep, just again placing themselves in that position to draw pressure, draw characters away. And the problem is, if you send all 4 players here, you might be in trouble. But JDXN already caught out first, doing so much damage immediately. Executed. The tank was made of paper. Chochiri has another chance to take out. Nix is losing the matchup. Actually, almost takes down Chochiri. The boss does go over to Leighton, and Hades is about to fall as well. It's 3 for none, and that's no games on the board at the start for Humongous Ario Hasta La Muerte. It's going to be Leighton running away with game 1 here.
Loki is trying his hardest to stop Leighton, but it is not enough. They are going for that Dragon Shell and the Dragon Ball. Game 1 will be going to Leighton, our returning champions from 2026 Sharp 1. A solid game to start things off for this SA tournament.
Yeah, incredible play from Leighton. It is what we would expect from our 2026 #1 champions. And Chochiri was the star of the show. The Trunks felt unstoppable. Just a 2-level lead over their counterpart the entirety of the game. Nink did not stand a chance in that head-to-head, and that is sometimes that's how it's go. That's how it goes. You were fighting against the better version of you. 17 KP. Every single kill this guy was a part of. Chochiri was the driving force to game *1, and I mean that is going to be Humongous Ario Hasta La Muerte. Maybe saying hasta la vida. I'm sorry. Like you might be saying see you later. Soon.
That was an insane performance on the Trunks. He will be off the table for this next battle, though. We do have those ranged Gokus coming in, though. The bans have been unleashed.
That's right. The thing is, I think Chochiri, I want to see Chochiri on Vegito. I want him to, I want Chochiri to be on a diver. I want Chochiri to be on a character that is constantly in the mix. That PFP, though, right there, that profile picture is of Super Saiyan God Son Goku. So we might, and I mean, look at Wolves. It's the Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku.
They are ready for the Gokus. All right, but before we jump into the second game, we will take a look at the replay from Battle 1. Let's take a look at the action between Leighton and Humongous Ario Hasta La Muerte. Battle
3, 2, 1, start!
All right, Weetation on this Frieza from Captain Montoya. Look at that color scheme, green and purple. With
look at the death beams connecting. The fight is already going through. The rocks have been placed. Loki's in trouble. Captain Montoya getting those death beams and setting up the wall excellently. Reset comes through, but the rotation from Captain Montoya with the death beams is what enabled that. The fight is still continuing, though. The death beams are firing in. It looks like we're going to have GB fall finally, but JBXN falls in return. A 2-for-1. We are posturing for this fight. You can see that Captain Montoya a little bit further in the back. Hasn't been able to join just yet, but confident and going to go for that top dot destruction as we fight for Nappa here. The ultimates come out, and it actually does go over to Humongous Ario Hasta La Muerte, but the fight is breaking out. It looks like Chochiri has taken down Hades, taken down Nink, so it's 2 for Nappa. Top god of destruction is already being taken characters away, and the problem is, if you send all 4 players here, you might be in trouble, but JBXN already caught out first, doing so much damage immediately. Executed. The tank was made of paper. Chochiri has another chance to take out. Nix is losing the matchup. Actually, almost takes down Chochiri. The boss does go over to Leighton, and Hades is
trying his hardest to stop Leighton, but it is not enough. They are going for that Dragon Shell and the Dragon Ball. Game 1 will be going to Leighton, our returning champions from 2026 Sharp 1. A solid game to start things off for this SA tournament.
Yeah, incredible play from Leighton. It is what we would expect from our 2026 #1.
All right, that was our replay from Battle 1 of our first semifinals. Leighton taking that game, and the MVP going to Chochiri, 13-0-4 KDA. Super insane stats all around. Wow.
Highlight reel of a Trunks game. This is, when you're playing Trunks, this is how you want to navigate the game, right? This is one of those Trunks games where everything worked out. You got your resets, your team kept you safe. There was almost a death at the very end there in the Trunks v Trunks matchup, but the Shining Slash just did not do enough from Nink with the 2-level deficit. So good stuff to Chochiri. Like I said, the driving force of that entire match, a part of almost likely every single kill other than, you know, the first kill that was traded in the bot lane. So really great stuff to Chochiri, and you know, a good sign leading into this game too. You are the favorites for the event, and you are making a statement with that first Trunks game.
All right, let's see if Chochiri decides to go for a similar kind of close ranged kind of hero, or will he go for that ranged Super Saiyan God Goku?
Hey, I mean, it was in the picture, so yeah, there's definitely a chance. The character's really strong as well, just able to farm so efficiently, pick you off from the distance with the arcane shots, just the massive damage that you can really wield with that character. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get to see, you know, the Super Saiyan God Son Goku. But I personally, I want to see a diver, because like I think Vegito and Chochiri are a match made in heaven. Like, when you just have the, you know, the Shining Sword just come through and it resets and you just see Vegito jumping around. Like, a Vegito baby young body combo would go crazy for Leighton. That's how I'm feeling.
So you want to see another baby on the tank?
I do. I love it.
All right. We saw a lot of it
that character
yesterday.
Is incredible.
All right.
And it worked out.
Yeah,
it was really strong. Really powerful.
What do you want to see from the technical players? We saw the Frieza. I guess the standard is Boo. What else do we want to see there?
I would say I want to see Ultimate Gohan. Honestly, with the amount of aggression that we saw from Captain Montoya, I think Ultimate Gohan would be an incredible fit. The placement and the displacement that we saw with the rock walls, and then also you know, just holding you down with the telekinesis. You can do very similar things with Ultimate Gohan. I don't know if it's going to come out. I do expect Majin Buu Pure, because you don't always get what you want.
Yep.
And it is going to be Chochiri on that Super Vegito. Hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. The play style, it's just it's like plug and play. Gosh.
All right. We also have the Pure Boos. The tanks will be Super Saiyan God Vegeta, as well as that Bardock.
So we may not get the displacement in the form of the Ultimate Gohan, but Bardock can get that done with his Rebellion Spear as well. So we'll see exactly how this is going to develop. Wolves also on the Super Saiyan God Son Goku. It's match point here for Leighton, and Humongosario Hasta la Muerte needs to figure out how they're going to approach this game too, or they are done for. The tension is palpable.
The tension is insane. All right, it looks like we are jumping into the game. This is battle 2 of our first semifinals between Latent and Humongosario Hasta la Muerte. Let's see if Latent can take the 2-0, or will Humongosario stop them, take this to a game 3. The action will begin now.
And it's another superstar. We have the cloud cover as well. So we have saw an incredibly high-paced game last time with the superstar. We're likely to get that same experience this time around. Got the skill 3 on both Majin Buus banging our chest. I do expect to see the Arcane Shot on the Super Saiyan God Son Goku. I'm curious if we're going to see the God Domain from JVXN, or what that's going to be, but already into our lanes is where the first fights really start to heat up. Both these teams are incredibly aggressive. The leg hook does come through on the Floki. It looks like Captain Montoya is getting a ton of damage. Chochiri doing as much as possible. Doesn't want to transform early if possible, because we're just trading blows. It looks like Humongosario Hasta la Muerte gets that top God of Destruction right at the start, but Chibi catching out JVXN. Might be able to get a kill here early on. Wolves now coming in, trying to do a little bit of extra damage.
Oh, they're coming in.
Escape? The Arcane Shot connects. Oh, and it's not enough to keep him alive. First kill. That was great. The precision on that Arcane Shot is what made that happen, and the Super Kamehameha just didn't do enough damage at the start.
A very aggressive play from both sides actually in this early stage. The earlier game as well, Battle 1 was really intense as well. The bot lane going to Humongous Zaryo once again actually. Last time it was them winning that out as well. We missed it. The camera was up top where the double KO happened. All right, looks like we have another fight. GP catching JBXN once again.
Oh, JBXN! The top Pai gets him out, barely surviving. Oh my goodness. If that helper was down, you were done for.
Oh yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, the level difference here, though, is a little bit jarring here. I think Captain Montoya is just a little bit behind on XP here. We will be able to catch up once we get everything cleared out, so not getting the Supreme Kai kills that we would expect up top.
Yeah.
The bite breaks out once again. GP really wants to fight for the Supreme Kai. The Arcane Shot connects, and that is going to be Wolves taking it. Now the God Shot is just going to be chipping away. Not level 5 just yet on GP, but we're going to reset here. Back off.
Look at that top lane. They snuck in from behind.
Oh
Getting
my
some
goodness.
poke
Yeah, they're
damage
trying to
onto that Beerus. There's 3 of them there now.
Yeah, they have 3 up top. GP on top of Floki here, a little bit lower and lower, not getting that more God of Destruction damage. GP just poking away onto Floki. Gonna utilize the ultimate, and it does get the kill there. Setting up Chochiri to follow up on Nink. And the force transformation, but there's 3 on top of you. You might not have an out. You can try to escape here, but the fight is going to continue.
Nice hook there as well.
Getting that stagger, and Nink is going to fall at the end of the day, not able to get a single kill, and that means that Jackie is going to be, very advantageous for the side of Leighton. But burned down, Chochiri is going to die. Not just yet for the first time. Transformation.
Oh, perfect timing on that transformation. Making
Immediate level 7, Captain Montoya is in trouble, though. It is going to fall. Chochiri still in death's door. Loki about to fall as well. Chochiri not dead just yet, still providing a little bit of damage. Chibi going to die as well, and now Jackie is also in Humongous Audio Asa Muerte's side. The team fight has been won, and the extended bout yields them Jackie. Leighton stayed a little too long.
Yeah, missed all of that chaos. It looks like Humongous Zaryo has won out, also taking that God of Destruction at the end there. Nice play. We might be seeing that Battle 3 that we always want to look at. We want to see that full match.
Yeah, it's looking a lot better this time for Humongous Audio Hasta Muerte in this head-to-head. The farm has been going very well. They haven't fallen behind. Getting that first boss, they were able to do that last time, but they did lose the ensuing team fight. So they got the team fight win. They secured the Jackie. And now this next fight is really going to be positioned around how we fight Nappa.
All right, we have some action down by the Fua. I think both sides playing it fairly safe. They don't want to get taken down before that boss battle.
Yeah, very different vibe in this game, too. We saw fight after fight after fight in game 1 from Leighton. But after losing that Jackie Chun fight, a little bit more pensive, a little bit more reserved.
Yeah.
They can bleed. They can bleed. Chochiri not having as dominant of a game this time on the Super Vegito. Having the ability to reset on Trunks and really snowball was great. The fight actually breaks out here. JBXN trying to lock down GP, but the God Shot is just peppering through. There's not much damage being done to either side, so we're just going to reset, and the Supreme Kai is taken again for Humongous Audio.
Hades just backdooring. He can instant transmission out whenever he wants. It looks like he has joined his team down in the bot lane just as the Nappa spawns. We will have the team fight. Wolves was forced to defend that God of Destruction.
Ooh, but look at Nink right here. The ultimate is going to be coming out from the side of Loki, trying to stay alive here. Nink in danger, goes in with the Shining Sword, but falls right afterwards. The boss is going to go over to Chochiri for the Nappa, and the fight continues. It looks like GP is just going to position here, chasing down Hades, trying to buy a little bit of space, and now it's about displacement, but Hades is just going to jump on out of there. It's a 1 for none, and the bosses have been equalized. And that was a 3, I believe it was a 3v4.
Yeah.
Because we had
Wolves
up
top, right.
top. just defending and getting even more farms. So that's a great win for Leighton with the numbers disadvantage.
A nice response from Himongozario as well. We saw Floki moving swiftly to the top lane to prevent Captain Montoya for getting some damage on that God of Destruction, protected that perfectly. Also, I believe, took the Supreme Kai EXP. So not losing that boss for nothing.
Yeah, and now poking away at the tower, Cheapy just positioning, but it's 3 members of the side of Himongozario. Icarus saves the day, though. 3 members means nothing to a dragon.
Yep. All right, both teams just clearing the map. Preparing for that third boss coming in just shortly. It is the Jacko. Still only 1 God of Destruction down.
Exactly, a little bit slower here on the God of
Oh,
Destruction
Hades!
phase, but nothing slow about that. The leg hook connects, but Chochiri is already under duress by JBXN. They actually push Hades all the way back into the God of
he going
Destruction.
down?
Trying to go
Yes!
out. The instant transmission with the wrong target. You jumped to Floki, but Floki wasn't far enough away. You needed to jump to Nink, and that's a quick fall for Hades. And now Jacko most surely is going to get started by Leighton, but the fight continues. Captain Montoya buying some space against JBXN, wants to deny as much XP as possible. God shot ripping through JBXN, and in the backline, Chibi on top of Floki. Captain Montoya doing as much damage as possible. Floki is trying to do as much damage to Jacko. Wants to get the kill there, and it does. Go over to Leighton. The fight continues. It looks like Captain Montoya is not going to fall just yet. He actually does fall. Cheapy lower and lower. Chochiri not able to get the execute on JBXN. Hades is back in action. The instant transmission cleans up the kill. JBXN about to fall, but surviving.
No, he's
Icarus
going
won't
down.
get you out this
Cheapy!
time. Cheapy is died. That's 3 for 1. And another God of Destruction is bound to fall here. The whole team is in danger.
Yeah, that was tough for Leighton. Hades was trying to backdoor, but Wolves did respond perfectly. The Zenos changing timings just in time to stop Himongozario's team from poking that God of Destruction.
And JVXN got a little too excited there and died for nothing at the top. Because that third boss was taken so late, Ribrianne is already stepping up to the stage to shower everyone in her love. And one of these teams in a buff.
Oh yeah, this is the similar situation from Battle 1. Latent going for that third boss. Himongozario going to stop Latent from getting that triple boss buff. Or will the teams just decide to go for the God of Destructions? We see the roam from Floki.
It is a 1-to-1 God of Destruction match so far, but the fight is already breaking out on both fronts.
Floki's super
JDXN
low.
gets leg hooked in. Captain Montoya is already fighting here. Yeah, in the top side, it's looking very difficult, but it is going to be Floki falling in that matchup. It was a 2 versus 1. Hades trying to chip away at Chippy, but now under pressure by 3. JDXN trying to buy that space. Hades is in trouble, but doing so much damage. Chochiri is able to get the kill right there, but now Chochiri is against 2. Nink and JDXN have to make this happen. We're going to get the reset with the Shining Sword, but so much damage is being dished out. Chochiri needs to find a way to survive, dashing through, but nothing works out. The God Shot is doing so much damage. Nink is trying to fix this off with the Super Vegito of their own. Arcane Shot goes wide. The God of Destructions are falling in the top lane. The God Shot destroying Nink, and the burn damage does it.
Nice hook there as well.
JDXN.
Another KO coming in.
From Hades back, and the action dies immediately. The Arcane Shot just ripped the light bar off the screen. It's 3 down. The whole Leighton squad is alive, and I think that's going to be a take for Ribrianne unless they want the Gods of Destruction instead. What a momentum shift. It looked so good for Himongozario, and they were wiped off the map.
Yeah, Wolves with those clean hits. Nice grab by Captain Montoya there as well. All right, looks like they went for the God of Destructions to start things off, but they should be shifting towards this boss now. Himongozario is up. All 4 members are here. Looks like they're going for Cheapy first.
Yep, Cheapy under pressure here by 2 members, but they're buying a little bit of time. Nink is looking for a more desirable target, and it's Chochiri that you wanted to get on top of, but now Floki is going to go in the ultimate, going to use that damage down across.
We want to
all
watch
of them.
Hades
Cheapy
as well.
in
Super
trouble.
low.
Yeah, Hades. Oh, look at the damage coming out from Chochiri, though, on the rest. And now the God Shot is coming through. JVXN about to fall, has to get out with the Tao Pai Pai. But in the top lane, Captain Montoya attacking the God of Destruction. 2 are dead, like you said. Hades on the side fell in that fight, so it's 2 dead for the side of Humongosario. Floki on Death's Door as well. Oh my gosh, but Cheapy did fall, so it's a 2-for-1, and now Captain Montoya dies as well for that God of Destruction damage. Nink on the other side died in return. It's death for death on both sides, but the God of Destruction damage did go in Leighton's favor.
Ribrianne is still up, keep in mind. Still at max HP. They're ignoring that boss. They're fighting around her, but not going for that Brienne. It looks like Hades might want to start things off, but last time he was stopped by Captain Montoya, actually getting KO'd as well.
Yeah, fighting for her. I mean, fighting around her, not for her.
Yeah.
So really good stuff to the teams. But it is just a bloody game. I am very much trying to figure out how this is going to end. Like they just keep fighting each other.
All right, just maybe 1 hit though on that top lane God of Destruction for Latent to finish things off, and then there's just 1 more God for them. Still 3 God of Destructions that Humongosario needs to get through. That's the first one though.
Yep, ultimate's gonna come out with Floki just to invul away. Nink is in trouble, and it looks like Nink is gonna fall in just a moment. Chochiri needs 1 more touch to do it, and the dash is gonna secure the kill. And like you said, Cheapy is already in the back door. The fight is not going JVXN's way, and the back door is also getting conceded. It looks like JVXN is about to fall here. The ultimate's gonna come through, which means you're invul for just a second. Captain Montoya is gonna die for his trouble. Floki about to fall as well. Cheapy wants to do a little bit of damage, a little bit of secure, but Hades has gone in with the transition and immediately dies! Wolves level 14 narrowly escapes, but it's not over just yet. The God of Destruction survives in the bot lane, and they
look
are
at that
going
back
to
door
lick
once
their
again.
wounds. Yep, Cheapy is going straight for that God of Destruction and stopping the back door from JVXN as well. The fight does not stop. Chochiri forces the Tao Pai Pai.
And Cheapy has been chased down as well. Nink coming for the KO alongside Floki. They should be securing this.
Gosh.
All right, and Hades has come up.
Are never ending here.
Yeah. Will they go for this boss?
Look at the level difference.
50-50?
They're even. Yeah, they're even. Oh yeah, they're going for the boss. They want to get that second boss. They're spending the ultimates here because Cheapy is down. And it's just going to be a 2-boss cap for 2-boss cap. I don't think we're going to be seeing a steal here. This is going to be one of our longest games that we've actually had at the SQUADRA Blast qualifiers. We've only gotten to 16 minutes once, and we might be headed there again.
Yeah, it looks like we might have that late game base race with the angry Zenos flying in all directions.
And I mean, that actually is advantageous for Leighton because there's only 1 God of Destruction left. So if you have to end this game as quickly as possible from Humongosario, you got to point a team fight. Chochiri finding a pick on
like
Floki
they're
right
going to
here.
take Floki down. Hades is in danger as well.
Hades! That's right, Floki's about to fall, and no ultimate available to get invuled through. The ultimate's gonna come through from the side of Chochiri. That bar is built again, so you'll see that spend once again. Now everything is flying. We see the ultimate come out from Captain Montoya. JVXN about to fall. Tao Pai Pai takes him away all the way to the other side of the stage. It looks like Nink is trying to do as much as possible to Chochiri and is able to secure the kill. Now Nink is fighting against Cheapy, but look at the back door. You see Captain Montoya trying to get that last God of Destruction, but getting stopped by Hades. Cheapy heading straight for what matters most. Zeno's about to arrive. The back door is coming through. Naiki, they want to finish it right now.
Oh, there's
they don't
that
want
last
the
God
Zenos
of
to come.
Destruction.
Cheapy has the Dragon Shell available. Do you go for it?
He's flying in.
Oh, Icarus in.
All right, the Zenos are
the
here.
The Zenos are mad. It's 4 versus 2. Look at Humongosario. They're already on the bottom Zeno. Cheapy using the ultimate to put them away. Can Cheapy do it? And he does!
Looks like he has managed to grab that final Dragon Ball of the first semifinals for Latent. It is a 2-0 by our returning champions. Wolves, the MVP for this second battle. Latent will be moving on to our grand finals for SA. All right.
What a, what a contentious match at the end there. The backdoors, like, Humongosario had to force a team fight in that last moment because as soon as the Zenos arrived, they were done for. They didn't have the God of Destructions to win that base race. That's why you saw both JVXN and Nink so deep, right? And it just didn't work out. So very good stuff. Cheapy constantly in that backdoor, but look at Wolves, 16 KP, no God of Destruction damage. That was not their job. Their job was to kill the opposition.
Yeah, definitely. We saw like at least a couple times where Hades instant transmissioned in and unfortunately was taken out in like seconds, literally, by Wolves. Those clean shots landing to secure the KOs. It looks like we have our replay from the second battle. Latent vs Humongosario hasta La Muerte. Let's check it out. The action will begin now.
Ooh, but look at Nink right here. The ultimate is going to be coming out from the side of Loki, trying to stay alive here. Nink in danger, goes in with the Shining Sword, but balls right afterwards. The boss is going to go over to Chochiri for the Nappa, and the fight continues. It looks like GP is just going to position here. A little bit slower here on the God of Destruction.
Hades!
But nothing slow about that. The leg hook connects, but Chochiri is already under duress by JVXN. They actually push Hades all the way back into the God of Destruction. Trying to go out. The instant transmission went to the wrong target. You jumped to Floki, but Floki wasn't far enough away. You needed to jump to Nink. But now under pressure by 3. JVXN trying to buy that space. Hades is in trouble, but doing so much damage. Chochiri is able to get the kill right there, but now Chochiri is against 2. Nink and JVXN have to make this happen. We're going to get the reset with the Shining Sword, but so much damage. Nink and the burn damage does it.
Nice hook there as well.
JVXN.
Another KO coming in.
Hades back in the action. Dies immediately. The arcane shot just did. It looks like JVXN is about to fall into the ultimate's going to come through, which means you're invuln for just a second. Captain Montoya is going to die for his trouble. Floki about to fall as well. Chibi wants to do a little bit of damage, a little bit of secure, but Hades has gone in with the instant transition and immediately dies.
Like they're going to take Floki down. Hades is in danger as well.
Hades. That's right, Floki's about to fall, and no ultimate available to get invuln through. The ultimate's gonna come through from the side of Chochiri. That bar is built again, so you'll see.
All right, the Zenos are here.
The Zenos are mad. It's 4 versus 2. Look at Humongosario. They're already on the bottom Zeno. Chippy using the ultimate to put them away. Can Chippy do it? And he does!
Looks like he has managed to grab that final Dragon Ball of the first semifinals for Latent. It is a 2-0 by our returning champions. Wolves, the MVP for this second battle. All right, that was our replay from Battle 2 of our first semifinals between Latent and Humongosario hasta La Muerte. Wolves taking the MVP 11-0-5.
I think that's the highest damage I've ever seen on one of these MVP cards, if I'm not mistaken. That is 606k damage. That is incredible. I mean, we also went the distance time-wise for this game. No deaths, constantly playing that oppressive defender, not letting any backdoors really get through, and really driving his team to, open up those back doors and win those team fights. So love what Wolves was able to do, deathless this time. And then, it was Chochiri's turn in game 1. So Wolves said, I need to put up a performance as well. 2 damage MVPs back to back for Team Latent to take down Humongosario hasta La Muerte. Ooh, I mess it up sometimes too.
That's a tricky team name. Yeah, both damage role players definitely proving that they are worthy of being on Latent, the returning champions. All right, let's take a look at the tournament brackets and the next matchups. All right, so in semifinals match 1, Latent took down Humongosario hasta La Muerte. They will be moving to the grand finals. Next up, we have the semifinals match between the Berserks and Team Nel Pastel. But before that, let's take a look at our next piece of the P5G capsule serial code. All right, FV52, that's FV52. Be sure to write these down. Don't forget, memo it, write it on a piece of paper. Save it on your notepad. We'll be giving out the rest of the code during the stream, so be ready for that as well. And as a reminder, we really appreciate all of your passionate support and thoughts, so please continue to leave comments in the comment section down below and on social media. When posting on social media, please use the hashtag SQB_WC2026. Root for your favorite teams, your favorite players, and yeah, help us make this a super exciting Squadra Blast. All right, before our second semifinals match though, we do have some stats. Once again, let's take a look at the most used heroes on the SA server during Season 5. All right, so keep in mind these are for battles with an average roll rank of A4 or higher. In first place, we have Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku with a 14.1% pick rate. Second, we have Majin Buu Pure. Third, we have Frieza 4th form. In fourth, we have the Vegito. And in fifth, Super Saiyan God Vegeta. In sixth, we have Super Saiyan God Son Goku. Seventh, we have Bardock. In eighth, we have Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. In ninth, we have legendary Super Saiyan Broly. And in 10th, the baby Young Body.
You know, I think this is the first time we've actually seen Baby in the top 10 pick rate. We've seen him across regions have, you know, very great KDA and, you know, win rate percentages just because of the nature of the character with his possession and how he, you know, circumvents durability by just latching on to these really dominating carries. So exciting to see, you know, Baby join that top 10, but you know, very familiar faces across the board here.
Yeah.
For the rest of the characters. I'm surprised we don't see, I think the ones that are missing that we saw in other regions are Caulifla and then Cell as well from a pick rate perspective. So SA not favoring those characters as heavily. You can see them a little bit lower around 13th. And then Caulifla is actually all the way down in 22nd. So very different dynamic.
Oh no,
those
look at 36th. Oh no.
Oh, it's Krillin again, baby. At least 18's right down there with him. Every time.
And one day Krillin's gonna climb this ladder. All right, let's also check out the KDA rankings on the SA server for Season 5.
The ladder's tall, man.
Oh yeah. All right, in first place, we have Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku, 3.40 KDA. In second, we have another Goku, Super Saiyan God Son Goku, with the 3.39. In third, we have Frieza 4th form. In fourth, Super Saiyan Kale, 5th, Full Power Bojack. Sixth place, we have Piccolo and the baby coming in seventh. Eighth place, we have the Caulifla. Ninth, Super Saiyan God Vegeta. And in 10th place, we have Hit.
Yeah, I mean, these are very similar to what we've seen. And I mean, even with the less Caulifla play, she does show up in the top 10 KDA. I love Piccolo always being here just because he's able to zip around the map so readily. And normally, if you're playing Piccolo, you're a Piccolo specialist. So the Piccolo players know how to navigate and stay alive, right? So unsurprising there, but very familiar faces for the rest of the picks here. Zamasu a little bit lower. We've seen Zamasu in the top 10 of almost every other region as well. So seeing him at 18th is pretty surprising for me there, just because of how durable he is in the revive that he has. So maybe we need some Zamasu specialists from Asia, NA, and then Europe to help out the South America players here with their Zamasu.
All right, and we are going to jump into our second semifinals match shortly. Any predictions on the picks? Will we see a more standard lineup? These are two teams that we haven't seen in the past, so they're new faces. Definitely a lot to prove. What are your thoughts?
I would really like to, you know, continue to see Trunks. We saw damage bans before. I do expect damage bans on some of the top tiers, whether it be, you know, Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku or Super Saiyan God Son Goku, because we saw how strong they were in the previous set. Leighton on Wolves, like Leighton with Wolves with that Super Saiyan God Son Goku, highest damage I've ever seen on an MVP card. So maybe take that off the table. But only time will tell. I want to see some interesting picks. We already seen the Trunks, so we're going to see what they have for us right now. And it is that pocket of Baby and Vegito. It looks like,
we might
get back
be
into the match
having
here.
someone accidentally leaving the game. We're going to reboot that. We have some more time to talk. It looks like we did see a few things, though. We saw the bans were Kefla and Super Saiyan God Son Goku. So let's start off there. Let's pretend like we didn't see anything else. All right, we have the bans.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. Yeah, I know. But yeah, the Super Saiyan God Son Goku taken off the table, and Kefla. So surprising about the Kefla ban. That leads me to believe that one of the teams has a Kefla specialist, probably really likes playing that character. Because we haven't seen that many Kefla bans. Kefla has been the backup pick.
Yeah.
When Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku has been taken off the table. So I'm excited to see how that is going to develop here. But otherwise, I mean, very, very typical ban for the Super Saiyan God Son Goku, which opens up the other damage rolls. They did hover Vegito, but I mean, I don't want to, think if that's going to be set in stone.
Yeah.
That combo of Vegito and Baby has been getting more and more traction, I would say. As the events have progressed, I think we've seen it every single time after Asia. So I love it. I love it. It's only had one really bad performance, I think, too. So would love to see that combo come out again. The healing is just insane.
Yeah, on the trunks as well.
Combo provides.
It doesn't have to be the Vegito.
It's just not. He just constantly is jumping, burst sorting, vanishing attack, and you're like, oh, I can't keep up. My eyes are dizzy. So I'm curious of what they're gonna pick, but we will be getting back into the game shortly on this one, and here we go.
All right.
We're walking right back in.
I saw a slight hover over Krillin. Nice representation there, but it looks like Bentrino is going for the Boo Good, actually. Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
We're hovering the Son Gohan kid. Okay. I think Bertino is playing with us. So thank you for playing with the commentators. Very much appreciate it. There's the Majin Buu Pure. We would expect Full Day is going to be on the Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. First Kale of the day on Hunter de Dad. And then we have Super Saiyan Vegeta for one Nelex versus Super Saiyan God Vegeta for Kaiser. And it's going to be Super Start and Healing Attack here. Ooh, boy. Okay. Double Gokus.
Yep.
And Goku and Kale. This is exciting.
This is our first Kale since the Asia tournament, I believe. Is it? No, we might have seen some.
Yeah. And
did we see NA Kale?
No, we didn't see NA
might
Kale. No, we saw the double Brawly in Asia.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, let's jump into our second semifinals match. We have the Berserks versus Team Nel Pastel. Both new teams coming into the semifinals. A lot to prove. They want to get to the finals in Japan as well. This is the first step. Let's see who will take Battle 1.
And it is another super start. We've had triple super start here today. Again, I always say it's my favorite Divine Draw because it just amps the pace of the game instantly. I want to see how aggressive these teams are. We got to see how fast Latent like to play, and Leighton is watching ever so patiently to see who's stepping up to grand finals to fight them here shortly. Fausto positioning pretty aggressively here, wants to get the jump on Bertino on this Majin Buu, but already getting a little bit lower.
Into the
getting lower and lower. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. They actually had T-Shot. Oh wow, that Super Saiyan Son Goku doing so much damage in the top lane with the amped level, with the amped Kamehameha getting lower and lower, the healing attack keeping them healthy as well. Typically we see the Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku with that Super Kamehameha, but that extra damage and healing from T-Shot did so much. And the first kill goes over to the Berserks.
You really don't want to get caught as a kill. You don't want to get into that close range area. That was unfortunate. You need to watch out for those grabs.
Yeah, it's so rough. That arm hook is just so lethal. And Hunter Data, not bulky just yet. Once you get the ultimate, you feel very, very durable. But until that moment, you are quite vulnerable. Nelex taking a ton of damage here. Kaiser and T-Shot having great positioning. Volde doing as much as they can with that Super Kamehameha healing through. And it is going to look like the Supreme Kai goes over to the Berserks.
Alright, much safer play in the bot lane. And it looks like Team Nel Pastel is playing a bit safer in the top lane as well. Both damage dealers falling back to get those inner Supreme Kais.
Yeah, and they're actually prioritizing those Supreme Kais, on Hackset. Like, I think you were headed right there.
The Hackset Hackset taking the 2 Supreme Kais on his side, but now Pastel sharing that EXP between their damage dealers.
Yeah, and they have one still available in the back. Hackset is just cleaning up 2 sets of the Supreme Kais in the back. I love that because then you just have Fausto, you know, picking up the secondary farm there in the lane. It actually puts you ahead on timer for those Elder Kais. I mean, the Supreme Kais in the back, and already level 7 for Hackset. We'll see this transformation probably before the fight, maybe using it. Yeah, it's going to be right then. And the level advantage is over to the Berserks. Nappa is going to be our first boss.
All right, both sides are moving towards this first boss. We might see an intense brawl. The Kamehameha to start things off. Kaiser at
Kaiser already
HP.
at 50% at the start of the fight. Yeah, this is really rough. Ultimate coming out from Bertino immediately. Nellx going to pop it out as well. It is going to be Nell Pastel getting the first boss right there. The fight continues, and it looks like T-Shot is in trouble. Tries to jump away and is able to narrowly escape, but not for long. Bulde with the instant transmission gets the kill. Kaiser now in trouble and immediately going to die. To Hunter Day that on the Berserk transformation. It's 3 for nothing. The Nappa is taken.
Looks like they might be getting
Team
another
Nell
KO
Pastel
here.
is looking to get the team killed delayed. Oh my goodness. Luckily they respawned in time to not have that extra God of Destruction damage, but it is looking damning for them in this match. T-Shot about to die again.
Yeah,
no healing to be had. Gonna get pulled in. This is looking so rough. First God of Destruction is done for. Hunter Daydad doing so much damage, and the fight has finally subsided.
All right, looks like we have things going Team Nell Pastel's way to start things off. Yeah, they literally took everything there.
Yeah, they won the team fight. They got all 4 kills. They got a God of Destruction. There's not much else you could have really, you know, wanted. That's Christmas. You're happy.
They do have their eyes on the next boss as well, though. They are just slowly farming.
There was a PS5 under the tree with Gekshin installed. Like they were like, I got everything I wanted. This is amazing.
Yep. You know, on a side note, when I play games, I usually use the name Kaiser.
Okay.
So every time someone with the name
Oh.
Kaiser gets taken down, something kind of breaks inside of me. We had some Kaiser representation yesterday as well, but Ramgoats just crushed him. I was crying inside. Hopefully,
Your
Berserk's Kaiser.
Your self-inserts are having a hard time right now. Like this is, I'm sorry. Now you gotta amp up these Kaisers, all right? You have to believe in them.
I do believe in them.
And I believe
he's gonna take this one.
Okay.
He's gonna start things off for his team here.
Okay. And it looks like the fight is breaking out immediately. The ultimate's coming out from Hunter Daydad. Oh, and they do get the Jackie, but the fight might not be going their way just yet. Kaiser in trouble. You said they were going to take it. At least they took down Nellx, but they did not get the boss. Hey, that's all right. Kaiser didn't die this time. That's good. That's good. Next time, all right. I need a Kaiser Ganbare Mas from you, if possible.
I'm always cheering for them. I was cheering yesterday as well. Ramgoats was too strong for Kaiser FR yesterday, though.
Well, the Berserks are appreciative of your support, I would say. Let's take a look at the team levels here for just a moment as we, wind down before the next boss fight. 40 to 36, Volde, level 11, matching T-Shot at least. Hackset, 1 down versus Hunter Daydad. Unfortunately, Kaiser is only level 8, so Nellx is level 10. And Bertino and Fausto are fortunately matched. Okay, yeah, you believe.
I believe.
I like it. No bias.
No bias. Always biased for my Kaisers.
Always biased. If there's a Kaiser, I believe.
Oh yeah.
That's fair. You know, that's your one exemption.
Yeah.
I like that. That's cool. That's cool.
And the Krillins. When the Krillin joins Gekishin Squadra here, when he comes into one of these tournaments, I'm going to be cheering for that Krillin all day long.
No matter what, we both want Krillin to win. There's no lack of support for our bald friend.
Oh yeah. All right, we have our third boss. Brienne is here, but it looks like Team Nel Pastel going for that God of Destruction first. The Kamehameha is coming in though. A lot of damage dealt in the center of this Beerus. Beerus going down.
Yeah, the fight is not going in their favor so far because the God of Destruction has already fallen, and now Nel-X is going to just blow up the stage with the ultimate by a little bit of space and is continuing to scope for the God of Destruction while the rest of the team is fighting out on the bot side. It looks like Fausto is getting caught out and is going to fall off the side, and the boss is immediately going to get started there. The team has been fractured. Nel-X has so much armor and has been barely touched, dealing with all the damage carries of the Berserks excellently. And it looks like we're also going to be losing Hackset on the other side of things.
No!
Boldo is going to be taking down Ribrian, and Kaiser dies in the process. I don't think your cheers are being heard because it's going to be your cries, hoping that they can find a way to survive here. The third boss has been capped. The third God of Destruction has been taken, and it looks like the first game is almost guaranteed here for Team Nel Pastel.
Yep, it looks like it's just the Dragon Shell left. They are charging in. Hunter Daedad securing the first Dragon Ball of the second semifinals match on that KO.
I don't think Kaiser got the MVP. I don't think there's no way.
Next game.
But it does look like Bertino took it with that Majin Buu pure. Kaiser, I need you to turn the stream on and listen to Naiki's cheers.
Yeah,
from
look
a
at my,
Kaiser to a Kaiser.
My handle there, @KaiserApp. So I'm definitely, I spell mine with a Z, but I love all my Kaisers there, Z or S. So I hope he does better in that second game.
Were you playing just now? Was that you on the team?
Maybe, actually, maybe.
Secretly. Oh, I need show me your phone right now. Show me your controller. What's going on?
I have a lot of papers here, but unfortunately no gaming consoles with me.
Understood.
Next game. All right, let's take a look at the results. All right, we have Bertrino on the MVP with the Majin Buu, 8 kill assists.
Yeah, incredible match right here. God of Destruction damage for, Bertino, very high, 56k. And then you had Nel-X doing such wonderful backdoor work. But Bertino had the backdoors, had the, fight presence, constantly helping secure those bosses, and just helped out the team. Like that extra damage down that you can dish out with that ultimate alongside the ability to boss take is so good, and you keep yourself safe because the invulnerability right afterwards. So Bertino always ready to fight with the team, and it started the momentum for the side of Team Nel Pastel with that first leg hook on so it really worked out.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it was Hunter Daedad that got caught out by Fausto. I got it mixed up, but Bertino able to seize the rest of the fights very well.
All right, it looks like our replay is up. Let's take a look at the action from Battle 1 of the second semifinals match. The Berserks vs Team Nel Pastel. And as well, this is the first step. Let's see who will take Battle 1.
Bertino on this Majin Buu, but already getting a little bit lower.
Into the
getting lower and lower. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. They actually had T-Shot.
Start things off. Kaiser
already at 50% at the start of the fight. Yeah, this is really rough. Ultimate coming out from Bertino immediately. Nel-X going to pop it out as well. It is going to be Nel Pastel getting the first boss right there. The fight continues, and it looks like T-Shot is in trouble, tries to jump away, and is able to narrowly escape, but not for long. Bulde with the instant transmission gets the kill. Kaiser now in trouble and immediately going to die. Okay.
He's going to start things off for his team here.
Okay. And it looks like the fight is breaking out immediately. The ultimate's coming out from Hunter Daedad. Oh, and they do get the Jackie, but the fight might not be going their way just yet. Kaiser in trouble.
Right, we have our third boss. Brienne is here, but it looks like Team Nel Pastel going for that God of Destruction first. The Kamehameha is coming in, though. A lot of damage dealt in the center of this Beerus. Beerus going down.
Yeah, the fight is not going in their favor so far because the God of Destruction has already fallen, and now Nel-X is going to just blow up the stage with the ultimate by. The third God of Destruction has been taken, and it looks like the first game is almost guaranteed here for Team Nel Pastel.
Yep, it looks like it's just the Dragon Shell left. They are charging in. Hunter Daedad securing the first Dragon Ball of the second semifinals match on that KO.
I don't think Kaiser got the MVP. I don't think. There's no way.
Next game. All right, that was our replay from Battle 1 of the Berserks vs Nel Pastel. Bertrino taking that first MVP with a KDA 404. Super clean performance by him.
Like you said, 404. Kaiser not found, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It wasn't by error. It was by design. Tons of damage on this Majin Buu Pure, 173k. Absorbing a lot of damage as well, and not dying. Like that is exactly how you want your Majin Buu to navigate, utilizing the invulnerability from the ultimate so well. The blobs placement, just having so many targets on the screen that makes it hard to target the Majin Buu with your rush attacks, and then also contributing to that God of Destruction damage as well. So masterful play from the tech position, and we're gonna need a big adjustment from the Berserks in order to turn this around, because Kaiser never really got off the ground at a constant level deficit for a majority of the game. And I really need to see what they can do, because the damage rolls were looking really good. Top lane looked great at the beginning. Fausto getting that first pick off onto Hunter Daedad, but it wasn't enough. The boss takes that were present from the side of Nel Pastel were out of this world. So I really need to see the Berserks play the map game a little bit better. They had the XP lead. I really liked what we got to see from T-Shot, Hackset on the Super Saiyan Goku, just constantly keeping up in levels. But we need to see a little bit of a stronger performance from the tank side of things, because when you looked at the tank God of Destruction damage, Kaiser wasn't really in the same playing field as the likes of Nel. So that is what I'm looking forward to in this game too. Obviously, it's going to be new teams for both sides.
Yep.
The Kefla was banned before, as well as the Super Saiyan God Son Goku, if I'm not mistaken. So what are we going to see here? Are both of those going to make an appearance? Maybe who was the Kefla target banning? Who do you think?
Yeah. So I believe the Berserks banned Kefla. I might be wrong here. So it was towards Nel Pastel. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Hunter Daedad. He was on that KO.
Yeah, it could be, but only playing Kale Kefla.
Yeah, Kale Kefla
once. Like Saiyans from a different universe. I understand. I get it. They're pretty cool.
And I think the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Super Saiyan God Goku kind of interchangeable. You kind of play both of those as well.
Yeah.
So you want the same player on that, perhaps. All right, looks like we're jumping into the hero select. We did have the Majin Buu Pures on the technicals. It looks like we might see a new set. We have... Oh, is he just hovering over that Frieza once again, or will he lock that in?
Bertino, if you can hear me, if you're listening, pick Krillin. Pick Krillin. Oh, it's going to be the one who took out Krillin. Frieza, fourth form. That makes more sense. I completely understand. Volde hovering that Son Goku Mini, though. We haven't got to see a lot of Son Goku Mini. I think this will be our first one. Very exciting, and I like that because the super attack, the skill 1, the Pansy Bombs are what you want to max here, so that extra damage is going to be clutch, and we are going to get our first Son Goku Mini here on the side of Team Nel Pastel. Okay, I love it. I love it. New characters and legendary Super Saiyan Broly. We haven't seen Broly since Asia, so T-Shot is going to be rocking that, and Hackset is going to be using the Super Saiyan God Son Goku. Okay, and you were right. Hunter Daedad did pick the Kefla. It was a target ban for Daedad.
All right, let's jump into Battle 2 between the Berserks and Team Nel Pastel. Will Team Nel Pastel finish things off here in the second semifinals match of the day, or will the Berserks bring it to a game 3?
3, 2, 1, start!
First match of the day where we have not had Super Start.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit more of a slower pace here. My eyes are on Volde for this Son Goku mini. It is going to be Volde in the bot lane with Nelex, and in the top side, it is going to be Hunter Daedad on Kepler with Bertino. So double range. Very happy if you're able to, pick somebody up with Death Beam and burst them down. With the Kepler on the other side of things, it is going to be Hackset and Fausto up top, so that protection of the barriers from that Android 17 alongside the Super Saiyan God Son Goku. Ooh, and the Arcane Shot secures that first Supreme Kai. The Zenos are entertained.
Now we don't have the super start, but we do have that super damage boost skill 1. So from Team Nastel, or Nel Pastel, sorry, we do have Bertrino on that Frieza. We need to watch out for those Death Beam snipes.
Oh, nice. And the Berserks actually got both Supreme Kais in the top and the bot lane. So great start so far. Also, Team Nastel, great. I love it. Actually, I'm here for it.
It looks like they're sharing some of that EXP in the bot lane with Hunter Daedad, actually.
Yeah, I like that a lot. They are prioritizing getting Kepler to that transformation as soon as possible. Has the ultimate here now for the second Supreme Kai if they want to use it, if we're able to get there in time. It looks like they will. They want to set up Fausto. Yeah, they are going to ultimate immediately. That's exactly what they were looking for, but now they're actually attacking onto Fausto. Going to be a fight right there. I think we're actually having a fight breakdown in the bottom lane too. T-Shot getting lower, but they back out. So it's just going to be a farm from both sides, and we're going to be heading to those Supreme Kais in the back in just a moment.
Yeah, just preparing for that first boss battle. Using that super attack super early just to make sure the cooldowns are back up by then.
That's right. I mean, if you don't, it's better to use it as much as you can as long as the cooldowns line up. So really love that from both sides. Just claiming this one Supreme Kai in the back and then heading over. Going to reset here in just a moment, likely to claim the rest of them before the boss. We're going to drive right into Volde, get the stun right there, but we're backing up. Nelex wanting to get that Kai, and it doesn't go over. T-Shot already level 7. Nelex level 4. Kaiser's looking great this time with the level lead. The first level lead the Kaiser's had. But look at this. Nelex is so low, vulnerable to dying, and immediately gets cast out. That level 4 turned out to be lethal. No ultimate to really buy you a little bit more space. You're so low, and this is looking a lot better for Berserks this time around.
All right, the first boss is going to come up. It's Jackie in the top lane. T-Shot already there.
T-Shot, yeah, on the scene. The player you want to be watching in this fight, level 7, the strongest, but they're walled off from the Jackie. Volde is already here. Kaiser just trying to buy some face, but Nelex in the back.
Yeah, they shielded.
It is going to be a level 5.
Berserks team off there with that wall.
Yeah, the ultimate comes out from Nelex, trying to get as much damage on Jackie, but the fight breaks out. The mystery HP is looking so strong. T-Shot just eviscerating the side of Team Nel Pastel. Only Fausto falling in return, and it looks like the boss does go over to Team Nel Pastel, so it's a 2-for-1. They got the boss. They have to be happy about that. They would have liked to, probably take out T-Shot, but level 8 is hard to fight. At least Hunter Daedad has matched that pace, but a bloody fight nonetheless.
And that Jackie is super scary when your opponent's team has that Kefla, just making her more mobile.
Yeah, any extra movement on Kefla is terrifying because she already zips around the screen like no tomorrow.
Just learning those additional vanishing steps from the Master in Disguise.
So nice. Yep, and we're back to this slow play, farming over the Supreme Kais here.
Yep.
30 to 28 on the levels. So, I mean, the biggest lead here is going to be for Hunter Daedad versus Hackset, 9 to 7. Bertino also having a lead on this final form Frieza. It's all about, I mean, they believe in Hunter Daedad, the MVP.
Yeah.
From game, well, no, not the MVP. Yeah, it was the MVP from game 1 on that Kale. Let's see if we can get that once again.
Just farming and farming for now. Just short of 30 seconds till that Nappa arrives.
Oh, wait, no, I got mistaken. It was the Dragon Ball for Daedad. Bertino was the MVP.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was stuck. I was like, wait a minute, I was stuck up on that. But that doesn't matter. I was going to be stuck down in the bot lane for Nappa. here. They're my MVP. We're talking about Kaiser the whole time. I got some favorites too. All right, Nappa positioning in the hands of Berserk currently.
Oh, walled off once again there. Bertrino
Yeah,
with a really
T-Shot
good
is not able to
walls.
get into the fight just yet.
T-Shot
But
super
look at the
low,
Hops.
he's gonna
T-Shot's
go
about
down.
to fall. The ultimate comes out first, and the boss actually does go over to Nel Pastel. T-Shot taking out 2 before falling and not dying just yet. Nelex and Volde trying to get, you know, some counter kills right here, but T-Shot able to back and retreat. It looks like Volde is also going to fall, so they may have gotten Nappa, but they lost 3 lives as the price. T-Shot just was unkillable there. Pixel in a dream.
And we see Berserks every time preparing for that team fight, trying to push their opponents out, but then Bertrino comes in with the wall, actually holds them back towards the team Nel Pastel side, and then the rest of the team swoops down to get the boss. It looks like we have some action in the top lane. T-Shot needs to be careful once again.
Yeah. T-Shot trying to back out. They aren't able to get the God of Destruction, and Zeno resets, but now Kaiser a little bit too extended. Kaiser!
No, good damage though. Good damage on that God of Destruction.
The Zeno was gone, man. The Zeno was gone.
He tried.
Ooh, but Nelex might be gone in just a moment. How do you escape from this?
Oh,
it's going to be ultimate by a little bit of space, but in the
KO.
meantime, Bertino is done. T-Shot with a pixel again. Just at death's door for so long, but Berserk with the namesake of the legendary Super Saiyan going Berserk on this Nel Pastel team.
Yeah, really well played by T-Shot in these past couple team fights. Just really making it out alive, barely, but securing those KOs as well, sneaking back to surprise his opponents. And our third boss, Jacko, is here. He has arrived in the center of the map. This will be the third boss for Team Nel Pastel if they can take it.
Yeah,
like
on top of Fausto, though, is Nelex.
Oh, nice!
It's
T-Shot!
actually just going to be T-Shot soloing the
And
boss.
Kaiser
Does so much damage.
getting
In the
that God of
meantime,
Destruction.
Kaiser getting a God of Destruction on the top side. God of Destruction falls on the bottom. Nelex now fighting, but Volde has already fallen. T-Shot doing so much damage. Hunter Daydad also in trouble. The ultimate's going to come through. Can you take down Fausto? The answer is no, and they all fall. Only Bertino alive in the top side, but the Zeno is going to the bot, and we are going to be able to kill this God of Destruction. I don't think there's any defense that they can have, and T-Shot is already heading straight forward to the next God of Destruction to try to get one more in the meantime.
Just well played
Just going for
around
the kills,
T-Shot, but he does need to be careful.
Dude, Volde is melting. I don't think T-Shot needs to be careful
gets
about
that
anything.
super kite.
Level 12 to just about all of them, but overextending just a little bit. Kaiser trying to
playing
buy
it
some
safe.
space, and now, yep, and we're going to Icarus away. Buy a little bit of time. Nel Pastel has to find a way to fight back in this game.
Yo, we thought that Hunter Daydad was actually ahead in levels, but now look at it. T-Shot and Hackset both at level 12. Hunter Daydad just making it there. And Volde actually the one really
who's
behind.
fallen behind. Yeah, this is so rough for Volde. I said keep your eyes on this Son Goku mini here, the Daima Goku. And it is not working out so far. Finally to level 11, which means you have that max level ultimate. What can you get done here? Is it going to be 2-2 bosses, or is Ribrian going to be taken by Team Nel Pastel? This is a huge fight underway.
The Berserks cannot get lazy here. They need to secure this boss. They do not want Nel Pastel to take that third boss, but things start off with Hunter Daydad getting KO'd! Is that another KO?
And Nel X
for
is
the
about to
Berserks?
fall
Yes!
too. Unbelievable. Wow, and now that's gonna be Ribrian going over to T-Shot. 2 are dead on the side of Team Nel Pastel. They did not get to use their ultimate. They're just trying to buy space, break through the rock wall to do as much God of Destruction damage here as you can. This bottom God of Destruction is not long for this world. The fight continues to break out. Fausto at least falls here in this trade. The God of Destruction is traded as well. T-Shot wants to do as much damage as possible, but they're heading straight to the top. God of Destruction. No, they're going to reset. There's a lot of farm on the map and not a lot of time where that Zeno is vulnerable. But now there's no third boss to claim. It's all about the God of Destructions, and it's 3-1 here for Berserks versus Nel Pastel.
Yeah, the Berserks definitely came back in this battle, now with the 2 stronger bosses as well. Team Nel Pastel needs to be careful. They are
T-Shot,
yeah,
5
T-Shot going
snowballs
so
on
crazy.
this Brawly. It's nuts. Like, Volde has just been invalidated for a lot of this game, and Bertino's been having a hard time too. Also, look at the cards for Bertino. Triple blue.
Yeah.
Not something we've seen in the Squadra Blast. Just trying to be tricky here.
Yeah, kudos to him though.
So
he has some very beautiful walls coming in, so just well placed overall. Let's see if he can catch someone off guard with that. He is hiding in that bush.
T-Shot's been the target. Yeah, T-Shot's been the target.
T-Shot's
Now
super
it's slowed
tanky as
down,
well
just-
though.
Yeah. I mean, look at, it's the double green card, and we actually had a switch from Volde. Volde was using the double green cards as well with the defense step in the back, but switched over just to have that extra damage when two abilities land back to back. Knows that you need to be able to kill this Broly as much as possible, and it's all about what you can mitigate with the cube here as T-Shot. So positioning is going to be great, constantly in the mix of things with the jump anyways. But only time will tell. Hackset has been the quiet hero in the back, in the backside of things though, with the God Shot damage. And it's a snail's pace here. No team wants to overextend. Nothing to really fight over. And Team Nel Pastel can't really send too many players forward because they only have one God of Destruction.
Yeah, but at the same time, if we reach that double Zeno angry mode, we are gonna see Team Nel Pastel behind as well. Just you have to do something here.
Yeah, I mean, the Turtle Hermits are a powerful school, but you have to understand there's different ways to fight. You have to go and be aggressive, and that's what they're trying to do right here. Nel X utilizing the ultimate early, just trying to get as much God of Destruction damage as possible. Lower and lower, but that is what the tank is meant for, getting one more God of Destruction down. But in the meantime, Bertino...
One more hit!
Yeah, Kaiser wants to get this God of Destruction and is going to Tao Pai Pai away. That makes it even more vulnerable. Kaiser's popping off this game. Give him the flowers, but chasing down Kaiser here. Wants to get a kill. Kaiser in trouble. Bertino in more. The ultimate comes out from Kefla, but it's not enough damage to do too much. It is Bertino falling at
Hunter
the end of it.
1 HP.
And now...
All right, Kaiser going to finish off that God of Destruction. Just the Dragon Shell
is open.
T-Shot.
And look at T-Shot already.
He's flying
on the beeline. What can he do it?
Through.
It looks like he sure will, and that's going to be the end of game 2
Oh,
here
it
for
looks
the
like Kaiser
Berserk.
got it.
Hey, there we go.
All right, it looks like the Berserks will be taking this semifinals to a game 3. The MVP going to the Berserker of Team Berserks. T-Shot on that Brawly. All right.
Yeah, I think that's as expected. T-Shot just was unkillable in that game, and really set the stage for the rest of the players to have some, less pressure. Because when T-Shot showed up to the fight, everybody else felt relieved. Everybody else felt like, okay, cool, let Big Brawly get the job done. And the size comparison between him and Volde was very apparent. I'm sorry, Mini Goku, you did not size up against the legendary Super Saiyan this time around.
Yeah, and we do have our game 3 coming up. We have our replay shortly, but just before that, we want to see T-Shot on this Brawly once again. For sure, on this game 3, he did amazing.
Oh, yeah. And it's going to be our first game 3 of the day, too, so no bans. I do expect to see the same composition ran back from the likes of Berserk, because there's no reason they should play something else. This looked incredible, completely different from game number 1, and it's up to Team Nel Pastel to make some key adjustments here. You got the Kefla that was banned in game 1 and weren't able to make it happen. I think Volde was unfortunately the weak point in this game 2 for Team Nel Pastel. So what is Volde going to bring to the table? And I think Bertino is going back to that Majin Buu. But yeah, excited to see how this game 3 develops.
Yeah, definitely great walls from his Frieza as well. But it looks like we have our replay ready. Let's take a look at Battle 2 of our second semifinals between the Berserks and Team Nel Pastel. 3,
3, 2, 1, start!
Gonna get that Kai, and it doesn't go over. T-Shot already level 7. Nel X level 4. Kaiser's looking great this time with the level lead. The first level lead the Kaiser's had. But look at this. Nel X is so low, vulnerable to dying, and immediately gets cast out. It's going to be a
Entire
level
Berserk's
5.
team off there with that wall.
Yeah, the ultimate comes out from Nelek, trying to get as much damage on Jackie, but the fight breaks out. The mystery HP is looking so strong. T-Shot just eviscerating the side of Team Mel Pastel. Only Fausto falling in return, and it looks like the boss does go over to Team Mel Pastel, so it's a 2-for-1.
Oh, walled off once again there. Bertrino
Yeah,
with a really
T-Shot
good
is not able to
walls.
get into the fight just yet.
T-Shot
But
super
look at the
low,
Hops.
he's gonna
T-Shot's
go
about
down.
to fall. The ultimate comes out first, and the boss actually does go over to Nel Pastel. T-Shot taking out 2 before falling and not dying just yet. Nelex and Volde trying to get, you know, some counter. T-Shot trying to back out. They aren't able to get the God of Destruction, and Zeno resets, but now Kaiser a little bit too extended. Kaiser!
And the Berserks cannot get lazy here. They need to secure this boss. They do not want Nel Pastel to take that third boss, but things start off with
Hunter Maydad's
getting KO'd. Is that another KO?
And Nel X
for
is
the
about to
Berserks?
fall
Yes!
too. Unbelievable. Wow. And now that's gonna be Ribrian as possible. Lower and lower, but that is what the tank is meant for. Getting one more God of
Kaiser
Destruction
going
down,
for
but in
the
the meantime,
back door.
Bertino.
One more hit.
Yeah, Kaiser wants to get this God of Destruction and is gonna tap by Pi
All
away
right.
on the beeline. What can he
Smashing
do it?
through.
It looks like he sure will, and that's gonna be the end of game 2
Oh,
here
it
for
looks
the
like Kaiser got
Berserks.
it.
Hey, there we go.
All right, it looks like the Berserks will be taking this semifinals to a game 3. The MVP going to... All right, that was our replay of Battle 2 between the Berserks and Team Nel Pastel. T-Shot taking the MVP on that Brawly with a KD of 904.
Incredible stuff from T-Shot. Unkillable on this Brawly. The driving force of almost every single team fight. Getting those kills early just never stopped the momentum. And 5 stacks of Snowball were built and maintained for the entirety of his presence in the game. So I do expect T-Shot to play the Berserker once again of the legendary Super Saiyan Brawly. I'd be surprised if we see a different pick here. And all bets are off. There's no bans in this game 3, so it's going to be best composition versus best composition. And it could go either way. It felt like the game turned on its head. Game 1 entirely in Team Nel Pastel side. Game 2 entirely in the Berserk side. And Game 3, you have to go in it as a clean slate if you're Team Nel Pastel. You have to, you know, forget the beatdown that you just took in that Game 2.
Yeah, definitely T-Shot's amazing performance in that second battle. We saw him getting taken down super low, but he was still confident with his performance. He flew away, came back with that low HP to finish off his opponents for his team. But on the other side as well, Team Nel Pastel, we saw Bertrino with the really good wall-offs in those early boss fights. Will he go back to that Boo, or will he stay on the Frieza?
I think he stays on the Boo.
Okay.
The Boo felt a lot more impactful from a damage perspective. The walls were great, but I don't think I felt the same kind of presence from Bertrino's Frieza as I did in the first game when I saw Captain Montoya on the Frieza, right? So like the first set. So I would love to see the Majin Buu. It felt like a lot more comfortable of a character for Bertrino, and you know, less margin for error there. So even in the situations where T-Shot was walled off, T-Shot was happy to be. T-Shot wasn't stuck in there with them; they were stuck in there with T-Shot. So that was the problem. You're like, oh, we isolated ourselves. This is a problem, right? And that, so I want to see that type of adjustment. I do hope the Majin Buu comes through, because he was deathless on the Majin Buu Pure with the ultimate invulnerabilities. So a much better position, a lot more survivability that wasn't present on the Frieza.
All right, and Hunter Daydad was on the Kefla this time around. In the Battle 1, he was on that Kale. Which hero do you think he's going for? Or will he choose something else? Something new, a third hero?
I think maybe a third hero. Trunks would be pretty sick. The Kale had that extra durability, though, that was very beneficial for survivability in this match. So I would like to see the Kale. Again, a Berserk on Berserk showdown here. The Brawly beatdown, if you will, because we've seen them on the same team. We haven't seen them fight each other.
Yeah.
So lore-wise, I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I would love to see a more melee style diving character for the likes of Berserk. So whatever it may, I mean, yeah, for the likes of Team Nel Pastel. So whatever it may be, we're gonna see here pretty soon. I do hope that Hunter Daydad does play that melee style carry though. So maybe it's a Vegito, a Trunks, a Kale, you name it.
All right, and the tanks, what do you think we're going to see? Kaiser definitely performing a lot better on that Bardock.
Yeah, it's going to be Bardock. You're not going
100%.
back to Super Saiyan God Vegeta. As much as I like Vegeta, sorry, you're in Bardock jail right now. You got to play Goku's dad. That's who you're fighting with. To beat up the Gokus, you gotta come in with Papa. So I expect the Bardock to come through there, and then I honestly expect Team Berserk to just run back their team composition. There's no reason not to. They showed it was successful, and it's up to Team Nel Pastel to make the adjustments here. If they run back their team comp from game 1, or they make some adjustments, or maybe we see some different pocket picks here, right? Like what surprise picks would you like to see from Team Nel Pastel that could, work against the roster that Berserk's put through in that game too? Because now you're thinking, if they run back that team, do we have something prepared that can dismantle what they put forward, like their best foot forward? How do we stop that?
How was that Android 17 from Fausto?
I think it was great, very durable, only had a couple of deaths the entire time. So Fausto was super strong on the 17, and the synergy that it had with the Brawly is what really made it shine, because the timing of the barriers were really, really clutch. The slow and stagger that you're able to provide and be on top with that Brawly can really make a difference. And I think he was running build up, so just having that extra durability to always be there as the barrier buddy for your Brawly feels great. So I would expect that pairing to continue and thrive in this matchup.
All right, what do you think there on the Berserk side? What do you think is going to be their fourth here? Are they going to go with a similar, like the identical composition, or do you think they'll throw something in alongside that Brawly?
I think they run the same composition back, because they had the Brawly providing, that frontal damage, and then it was the Super Saiyan God Son Goku, right? I don't think there's any reason not to pick that. Maybe Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku, but having Brawly be that driving force in the front line, and then having Super Saiyan God Son Goku in the back with the arcane shots to execute. You have that extra attack range with the install on skill 3. That targeted ultimate, so you can stay safe and go for those boss secure kills and anything that Brawly wasn't able to clean up. I think the synergy is really good there, where you have your one safe damage dealer and you have your one upfront damage dealer. It doesn't make sense to really change unless we see healing attack. That's where I would see Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku come into play and be very beneficial, just because the size of the beam, you're healing Brawly, you have the Android 17 barrier, that guy's just not gonna die, right? Like, that would be the best synergy pick, I think, there, depending on the divine draws, but we are at the mercy of the cards.
What do you want to see in terms of cards? Superstar?
Superstar, of course, every time. We haven't seen Squeaky Hammers.
Yeah, we haven't today.
Maybe Superstar, Squeaky Hammers, Double Clouds for lots of sneakiness. Maybe a hit makes an appearance in that type of divine draw. But yeah, there's a lot that it could be. I think I would love to see another Superstar with the
skill
healing attack.
Oh, the healing attack?
Superstar skill 1 boost is sick. We already got to see that with the Trunks power, but we're gonna see what we get right this moment, and it's Squeaky Hammers with the clouds.
All right. So we do have the Squeaky Hammer returning with us for the SA tournament as well. Actually, no Brawly, it looks like, for T-Shot. Looks like he's going with Vegito.
And it looks like Team Nel Pastel is running back the team that they got their victory with in game number 1. And T-Shot on the Vegito, very similar function as Brawly, but that Brawly looks so good. Yeah. I'm curious as why you would switch, but Hackset back on the Super Saiyan Goku as well to take us into Game 3 to decide who's going to Grand Finals.
Hopefully, they do have something hidden, some surprises on this Vegito as well. But Team Nel Pastel as well cannot lose here. It's a 1-for-1 so far. It's the final battle of the second semifinals. It's win or lose everything they want to go to the Grand Finals. Latent is waiting for them there. We're loading into our third battle of the second semifinals. The Berserks vs Team Nel Pastel. It's all for nothing. Let's see which team prevails.
Gosh,
Jumping into the
so
game.
excited about this one. Yeah. Let's see what's possible here. And the main difference is this is a run back of the teams that they were both comfortable on. I mean, Berserk switched back to that match one team, which is surprising, and Team Nel Pastel went back to the team that they were able to secure a win on. The only difference here, there's no super start, and we have very different divine draws. The lane assignments are going to be the same once again. So it's Bardock in the bot lane. We got the 17 and Son Goku in the top lane, and then T-Shot is downstairs as well. We saw the Berserks get the first kill here in the top lane before. And I think the only difference here is Fausto is going to be on the 17 this time in the top lane. In first
Kaiser
game,
on the
it was
Bardock.
the Majin Buu
Right.
Pure. Yeah. Kaiser on the Bardock. So those are the only two changes.
Now, both of these teams playing it a bit safer than our first semifinals teams in this early stage.
A trip to Grand Finals is on the line. You're not even fighting for Japan yet, and I mean, both of these teams want it real bad. If I was in this chair, I'd also be playing pretty safe. Like as someone who has been on a stage of World Championships, it cannot be understated the pressure that these players are under. Gosh, yep.
Yeah, we feel the
Slow and
tension.
steady.
Yeah. And the divine draws also clearly affecting this kind of slower pace.
Oh, T-Shot already transforming to get that level 6
that was
early.
an
Wants
early
to get an early
transform.
kill with that advantage.
Looks like they
no,
are
it's
jumping.
actually.
Nope. Volde not
Hey,
allowing
remember,
for
in
them.
the back, Nel is only level 3 here and not able to get that Supreme Kai secure. T-Shot really wanted to try to get a pick off if possible. And look at Hunter Daydad sneaking in a little of XP here, sharing those bottom minions, leaving Bertino to the top side. And now they're going to clear those back Supreme Kais as well.
You really want that Carol's Berserk mode to be as strong as possible for your team fights. No one to grab her this time, though. Fausto isn't on that Boo, so she'll jump in on her own will.
That's right. Having that CC is so key to shutting down these melee carries and making them scared. But at the same time, if you leg hook in the melee carry who wants to be up close and personal, it can hurt. It can hurt.
Pulling
You're like,
in
oh,
the Berserker.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this is where you want to be? My bad. You gave me a gap closer.
All right, it's Nappa
It's
time.
Nappa. Oh, yeah. It's Nappa
Like
time.
T-Shot
And the fight
jumping
breaks out.
in, though.
T-Shot.
Missing on that
Bertino immediately
super
going
attack.
in with the ultimate.
One
Yeah,
more
but
hit
now
coming in,
NLX
though.
and Bertino in trouble. Look at Kaiser trying to get as much damage as possible. Completely whiffs on the spear right there. Bertino about to fall, but able to narrowly escape. Hunter Daydad now in trouble. Slowly,
It looks like-
but surely going to fall
Yes,
here.
the KO
Wow.
is coming through. It's 2v2 on this Nappa,
now-
though.
Yep, Fausto and Hackset fighting against Nelex and Volde. Nappi hasn't taken too much damage just yet. The fight ensues. The reset timers are going in, but the God of Destruction has already fallen, and now you're going to see T-Shot and Kaiser rotate back over. It looks like Fausto is about to fall, but survives with the barrier. Hackset going in with the Spirit Bomb, trying to get as much damage as the Nappa does. While over to Team Nel Pastel. Hackset has fallen. T-Shot is next, but the Super Kamehameha not fully charged. Not enough damage. Kaiser gets the kill, but then we also see that T-Shot has fallen. bodies on both sides. God of Destruction taken for Berserk, but Nel Pastel trying to even it up with the squeaky hammers. One more squeak will do it, and it does connect.
Wow, it looked like that Nappa was gonna go the Berserk's way, but unfortunately not the KOs as well as that God of Destruction. Team Nel Pastel is showing their performance from Battle 1.
Yep.
Okay,
and I mean, they
Fausto.
did equalize the God of Destruction. Yep, gonna be able to just vanishing step right on out of there. T-Shot back in action, level 9 here. Ultimate gonna come out from Bertino just to buy a little bit of space, a little bit of invulnerability. And they want to keep Champa alive as long as they possibly can. Fausto about to fall, but look at the extra speed there. Trying to survive. Super Kamehameha coming through, but not doing enough damage. T-Shot wants to find these executes, but they're just not there. Fausto is the one who dies. In the meantime, Hunter Daydad able to secure that one, but the fight continues. T-Shot in the back, gonna go in
Still has the
with the
Berserk
Shining
coming in.
Slash. Oh my goodness, and now it's so low, T-Shot dies, and it's not over just yet. Kaiser wants to survive, but Kaiser's dead yet again. The God of Destruction falls. Team Nel Pastel is starting to seize momentum and can see Grand Finals on the way. Volde fighting out here again against the opposition. It is Hackset who's in a little bit of trouble, but now Nel X and Fausto are continuing to duke it out. Nel X is a little bit too deep here. 3 versus 1, and it looks like Fausto actually dies in return because of the instant transmission from Volde. The fights just haven't stopped, and now Volde is dead to T-Shot.
I believe Hackset took that Jackie, I was about to say Master Roshi, he took that Jackie away from Hunter Daydad and Volde there. Nice 2v1 success. Does get taken down though. Is back up.
Hey, it's worthwhile. It's worthwhile. Bertino utilizing the ultimate, trying to get this backdoor. A little bit of damage on the Champa. The Squeaky Hammers are doing even more as well. They actually spend the Spirit Bomb here to try to survive, but now you're lower and lower. There's no ultimate from Bertino. He might just fall here because of the Spirit Sword, and he does. The finisher is going to connect there. Maybe one more Gekshin burst will come through, but now Nelex, it's 4 versus 1, and they are just trying to take him out, but he's so durable, so tanky, they can't get the kill on this Vegeta.
A lot of action in those couple of minutes. Really well played by Team Nel Pastel, but with those hammers you mentioned, it's getting as much damage on the opponent's God of Destructions as possible. We have our third boss. The Brienne will arrive in roughly 10 seconds.
I can't believe they killed Jackie off screen. They just took him out. We didn't even get to talk about it. It's just Master of Disguise, Master of Deceit. We didn't even know he was there.
Yeah, it was a fast fade out by him. It looks like we might be seeing some action around the boss. No, we won't. It looks like Team Nel Pastel are going for the God of Destruction. They're hammering away. Look at
hammers.
that HP go down.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's already done for Bertino. In trouble here, though. It's going to be able to just narrowly escape for just a moment, and now they're on top of Nel X. T-Shot trying to do as much damage as possible, but it just doesn't feel like he's ripping through. Kaiser, in the meantime, has been able to get a God of Destruction. Volde falls off of the misplaced instant transmission. Hunter Daydad is going to have to, limp away, trying to survive here. Nel X versus T-Shot. Who's going to be able to take it? Nel X is so durable and does a ton of damage here, but 3 God of Destructions are already gone for Berserk. Nel Pastel only losing 2. The Squeaky Hammers have been used to excellent effect here so far, and Nel X is getting even more damage on this last God of Destruction. The Squeaky Hammers are working out excellently. Nel X durable as ever, and the God of Destruction narrowly survives. It is Volde dying once again, and Kaiser getting a God of Destruction up top, but Nel X hasn't been able to escape. Finally falls.
All right, unfortunate from Volde there, transmissioning into death. Will the Berserk start this boss, or will they go for the God of Destructions as well? It looks like they're pinging the God of Destruction, so yeah, it looks like T-Shot there, sneaking towards that bot lane.
Sneaky, sneaky.
But Team Nel Pastel as well is flying towards that God of Destruction. Just a few more hits with that hammer. All right, the Dragon Shell is open for Team Nestel to take. It looks like they will secure the Dragon Ball. Once again, the Dragon Ball secured. by Hunter Daydad as in Battle 1. We did have 3 battles, but it is Team Nel Pastel making it to the finals. They will be facing Latent there to see who will book their tickets to Japan.
I talked about it before the match, and I said I'd be pretty excited to see the Squeaky Hammers, and that is exactly why. A completely different pace to the game, different from Superstart, where the God of Destructions are just so much more vulnerable. And the fact that Team Nel Pastel was able to, you know, backdoor and get so many of those God of Destructions low with the Squeaky Hammers and you know, that backdoor potential from Nel X on that Super Saiyan Vegeta was paramount to their success. He was so durable, it was annoying to fight him. And the more that you send at Super Saiyan Vegeta, the happier he is, because his armor regen is based on the damage he does with his Ki Blast Barrage and his Explosive Wave. So the more members he hits, the better he feels. And the fact that they sent 2 to 3 members almost every single time is exactly what Nel wanted, and that is what sets them up to go to grand finals. Still great performance from the Berserks. Unfortunately are going to fall in game 3 here.
Yeah, definitely. And Hunter Daydad back on that Kale, securing that Dragon Ball once again. Just well played throughout the game as well. You know, controlling just the range on the Kale and then transforming really only when needed. So doing a lot of damage as the ranged Kale, the quieter, more shy Kale as well. Going Berserk only when necessary. Has full control of that mode.
Only angry when needed.
Yeah.
So absolutely love that. But yeah, great performance from Hunter Daydad and the rest of the team. And, you know, I'm really excited to see them step up to the plate against Layton. I'm looking forward to this match.
All right, it looks like our replay is ready. Let's take another look at Battle 3 between the Berserks and Team Nel Pastel. Ping into the game.
So excited about this one. Yeah. Let's see. You want to be? My bad. You gave me a gap closer.
All right, it's Nappa time.
It's Nappa. Oh yeah, it's Nappa time.
T-Shot
and the fight breaks out. T-Shot.
Missing on that
Bertino immediately going in with the ultimate. Yeah, but now LX and Bertino in trouble. Look at Kaiser trying to get as much damage as possible, completely with T-Shot, and Kaiser rotate back over. It looks like Fausto is about to fall, but survives with the barrier. Hackset going in with the Spirit Bomb, trying to get as much damage as Nappa does. Fall over to Team Nel Pastel. Hackset has fallen. T-Shot is next, but the Super Kamehameha not fully charged. Not enough damage. Kaiser gets the kill, but then we also see that time Hunter Daydad able to secure that one, but the fight continues. T-Shot in the back, gonna go in with the Shining Slash. Oh my goodness, and now it's so low. T-Shot dies, and it's not over just yet. Kaiser wants to survive, but Kaiser's dead yet again. It's a little bit too deep here. 3 versus 1, and it looks like Fausto actually dies in return because of the intro transmission from Volde. The fights just haven't stopped, and now Volde is dead to T-Shot.
I believe 4 hits with that hammer. All right, the Dragon Shell is open for Team Nestel to take. It looks like they will secure the Dragon Ball. Once again, the Dragon Ball secured by Hunter Daydad as in Battle 1. We did have 3 battles, but it is Team Nel Pastel making it to the finals. All right, that was our replay from Battle 3 of the semifinals between the Berserks and Team Nel Pastel. Nel himself taking the MVP on the Saiyan Prince Vegeta. KDA 4-1-3.
Yeah, incredible scoreline. Look at the damage taken and damage dealt. Doing, you know, damage roll numbers while also receiving that same kind of beatdown and only dying once. Great tank scoreline. 90k damage to the Gods of Destruction. The namesake of Team Nel Pastel, driving the team straight into grand finals. A lovely show from Team Nel Pastel. And once again, shout outs to Berserks for getting to that 4th place and making it to the semifinals of the event. But it leaves us with just 2 teams, Nike. Yeah. It leaves us with Team Layton and Team Nel Pastel to decide who is our last team from South America to join Nautilus, Boyfriends, and Ramgoat.
All right, let's take a look at our updated tournament brackets and our finals matchup. All right, so once again, with Team Nel Pastel taking that second semifinals match, they will be proceeding to the grand finals of third stage SA against Latent, the returning champions from 2026, Sharp 1. Any predictions, Jake? What do you think about this matchup?
I think Latent should ban Super Saiyan Vegeta. That is my first call here, just because Nel felt so comfortable on the character, confidence in the backdooring. I think you take that character off the menu, you force Nel on a secondary pick, prove your worth on another tank here, and then also the Kale. Like you know that Hunter Data is very comfortable on that Kale. Get rid of that character. Like go for a target ban here, because we saw what happened when Hunter Data was on the secondary Kefla. It didn't really work out, and it was banned the first time, but it just didn't succeed. And if you're able to otherwise, put your ban somewhere else, which would be Volde, we saw what happened when the mini Goku was on screen. It just didn't work out. So there's a lot of targets that I would see here for Team Latent, and Berserk doesn't have that same kind of luxury because we got to see Latent with a 2-0, right?
Yeah.
So there hasn't been a weak point exposed so far for their team. Maybe you want to get rid of the Trunks from Chochiri, because that was incredible, but Chochiri had another great game right after that on the Vegito. So lots to think about. I do expect Latent to take this one, if I'm being honest, but Team Nel Pastel did show resilience. They were able to close that out with the squeaky hammers in game number 3. And I'm just excited to watch some more incredible Gekishin Squadra.
Yeah, definitely. We're in for a treat for sure for this grand finals. Super excited to be here once again. But before we jump into that final match, let's take a look at the third part of the P5G capsule serial code. All right, here it is, 4GUE. That's 4GUE. We'll be giving out that last piece of the serial code towards the end of the stream, so make sure to hang out with us until the end. Don't forget, we also have that drawing for the Tokyo finals. And just as a reminder, please continue to show your support for the players, for your teams, in the comment section down below, as well as on social media. Please use the hashtag SQB_WC 2026. We really appreciate all of your support, so please continue to cheer on the players. All right, before our finals match though, we do have those statistics. Once again, let's take a look at the hero win rates for the SA server during Season 5. All right, here it is. Once again, these are 4 battles with an average role rank of A4 or higher. In first place, we have the Cauliflower, 56.9% win rate. We actually have 3 heroes with over 56% win rate. Majin Buu here and Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku following that Cauliflower. In fourth, we have the Son Goku Mini. Unfortunately, not too good of a performance today, but he is up there. In fifth, we have Super Saiyan Kale. In sixth, we have Cell. We haven't seen him today. Seventh, we have Super Saiyan God Vegeta. In eighth, we have the Bardock. Ninth, Bojack. And in 10th, the Super Saiyan God Son Goku.
That is the highest win rate we have seen today.
Yeah.
I thought it was yesterday with EU, but it's actually Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, who is the queen of SA, and we already got to see her once, and there was a victory with that character. So maybe we'll get to see a little bit more Caulifla. Bojack, a surprising appearance in the top 10 here, so stoked to see him. Son Goku Mini having such a high win rate. We haven't seen that anywhere else as well. So otherwise, very familiar faces across the rest of his top 10. And as always, the 2 best buds at the bottom, Krillin and 18, actually next to each other this time. Oh my goodness. They need some help.
And next time, they will be towards the first, second, third-ish together, right? Season 6. Hopefully Android 18 and Krillin towards the top of these ratings. All right, let's also take a look at the most used team compositions on the SA server for Season 5. All right, so for the technical role, it looks like we have the Majin Buu Pure just straight down the line. In first place, we have the Super Saiyan God duo, Vegeta and Goku, as well as the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And in second, we have Super Saiyan God Vegeta once again with Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Super Vegito. In third, we have Baby alongside Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku and the Super Vegito once again. Majin Buu Pure, definitely the technical role choice for SA. Yeah, super good performance today as well.
Yeah, and this is the first time we've actually seen Baby in the most used compositions, and we've seen it a lot more in this tournament, but South America maybe on the cutting edge of using this character paired with Vegito and potentially Trunks. So I love to see that a new character has showed up in this most played section right here for the compositions, and maybe we'll get to see him today. We haven't seen Baby play today, but we've seen the rest of these characters. So the finals, we got one more set to see if he shows up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, unfortunate. We've seen a lot of unfortunate instant transmissions today. So we want to see some clean ones as well.
Yeah. I mean, there have been some clutch pickoffs from Bolday that were able to, clean up some kills and turn the tides of these games. But then other times we've seen Bolday jump into 3 into instant death, which, it's less than desirable as your Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. So very much hope to see some great instant transmissions.
Oh yeah, definitely.
To come out, and yeah, should be a good one. I mean, Grand Finals is where we're going to see the highest level of play. So that is what we're looking forward to.
All right, for everyone just joining in, we are heading into our Grand Finals for the 3rd stage of the South American region. We have Team Latent, the returning champions, versus Team Nail Pastel. They'll be challenging the Kings. The winner of this best of 3 will be coming to Tokyo, Japan in August to face off the representatives of the other regions. Definitely show your support in the comment section. Spam those emotes. Spam the team that you're cheering for, the player that you're rooting for. Show them the love. Unfortunately, my friend Kaiser was defeated in that second semifinals, so he won't be here with us. But no, it's still amazing that he was able to make it. His team, the teams were able to make it to the top 4. There were 3 stages up to this point, so a lot of hard work from all of the players. So thank you so much for all of that. We do have the finals for South America, though. We are just preparing for that to come up. Are you ready for this finals?
I'm ready. This region has already delivered incredibly fast games, different style completely. The second time we haven't seen a 3rd boss claim. We got to see it in EU, and then now we got to see it from Team Nail Pastel, able to close out that last match. So I'm really curious to see what type of play we're going to get here. Latent are the favorites.
Yeah.
Are we going to see the underdogs take the title, or is it going to be another favorite moving through? So it'll be 2 favorites versus 2 underdogs at the finals. I think that's a pretty good narrative. Instead of just the 3 underdogs versus the 1 favorite. That's actually also pretty good. So either way it goes, it's going to be great. And then we got to figure out who's playing who once we get there as well. So it's going to be a treat. I do think Latent has the edge here. They looked a lot more clean in their games, but you can never count a team out.
Oh yeah,
you can never count a team out.
SA was the latest server to be added to Gekishin Squadra, but they definitely are showing that they are not the weakest. They have proved to us that they know how to play the game. And so, yeah, it's super exciting to have them join us in Japan. You'll be flying out as well. I'll be here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not flying anywhere.
I'm stoked. I'm eating a ton of yakiniku while I'm out there. You'll see me looking like Goku with a ton of bowls and cups in front of me. I'll be asking you. The first thing is, where are they? Tabe hodai. Doku ni tabe hodai.
Oh, you like the all-you-can-eats?
Nomi hodai. I love them. Yes. I'll be asking exactly where to go there. I'm looking for grilled meat, Wagyu, and great Gekishin. That is what's on my menu. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. For
maybe some clothes shopping.
Well. Oh yeah. Do you like the Japanese style clothing as well?
Oh yeah, I shop at Uniqlo all the time.
Oh nice.
So this should be fun. Yeah, I mean I'm trying to get as much Dragon Ball stuff as I can.
Oh yeah.
So maybe some Galactic Patrol stuff, some Bulma merch. I love Bulma.
Nice.
I wonder if Bulma will likely be available at the finals too.
Oh yeah.
So we'll get to see Bulma. Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So for today, Bulma is not available. You can't choose Bulma.
In spirit.
She will be here for the finals, though. Maybe some adjustments, though.
That's gonna be
Something tells me that she
yeah.
won't be at her current state in 2 months.
Our current power level? Yeah, no, I think so too. I think some adjustments will be made. That's going to be really cool too, right? Like going into the finals, and it's potentially a fresh slate to see how these characters are, you know, adjusted, and all the prep work that these teams have made. Because I know there was a lot of chatting online that Team Ramgoat was practicing for a few months, and they brought some players back to join their team, and had really leveled up. So what are the other teams going to be preparing? Because there's about a month and a half to get ready for the finals in August. And I mean, you got to adjust to, you know, jet lag. You have to adjust to everything. I think Team Asia has the biggest edge. They're going to be ready to play.
They are in Japan. It is a Japanese team. I don't know if they all live in Tokyo though, so they might be flying out or bullet training in towards the center of Japan.
Yep. Whether it's the Yamanote or the Shinkansen, they'll make their way in. And we're making our way into character select here for grand finals.
Oh, we do have that Bulma representation, but
but
she's gone.
yeah. And,
no Bulma today.
They immediately banned out. They banned out the Super Saiyan Vegeta here, so I like that. But it looks like actually Team Nel Pastel banned the Super Saiyan Vegeta. They didn't want Chippy on it. That's interesting.
All right, we do have our Superstar as well.
Double Brawlies here for the likes of Team Nel Pastel.
Showing
on the other side, the Trunks for Chochiri.
They have the Berserks here with them in spirit. We have Team Nel Pastel. It looks like the sides are actually switched up now. So the blue side is Team Latent. They did ban that Vegeta.
Oh, I was right. Okay. That would be confusing. But nothing confusing here. You know where we are, Naiki. Tell them. Tell the people.
This is the grand finals of Squadra Blast Championship 2026, third stage SA. The winner of this set will be flying out to Japan for the grand finals to face the other region's reps. And we have Latent and Team Nel Pastel. I keep butchering that name. And it looks like Team Nel Pastel with the Berserks in spirit with that Brawly and Kale.
First double Brawly we're going to be seeing for SA here. And we got to see an incredible performance on the Brawly from T-Shot before, but this time it's Volde.
Yeah.
On the Brawly here, Hunter Daydad back on the Kale. And they have all, they have all Brawly variants, plus Caulifla. So I like that. I like that a lot.
We have Chochiri back on that Trunks. Definitely showcased how to play that Trunks in the first battle.
Double snare right there into the burst sword immediately. Hunter Daydad is done for. What an incredible placement from Captain Montoya to start that off. The telekinesis, the level 4 Chochiri is already looking sharp as that sword's edge.
A similar start
Nike
to that semifinals for Hunter Daydad.
Yeah.
Now we saw Hunter Daydad coming back though last time. They did win that battle.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a scuffle in the bot lane too. Chippy getting relatively low there. No casualties to be seen. It's Chochiri being the driving force here. Look, they even are giving that Supreme Kai immediately to Captain Montoya and Chochiri in the back. They said, you can have the Supreme Kai in the top lane. We're going to get this extra XP guaranteed for both of us. We already won the fight, and we're going to get a perfect reset to get just another Supreme Kai available. I love that decision.
All right, and in the red side, we have Team Nel Pastel with the duo Berserkers sharing EXP.
Look at the cards. Look at the cards here. There's the fearful team, and there is a confident team. Latent, triple snowball, Team Nel Pastel, quadruple build-up. There's a team that are saying we're winning, and there's a team that says I want to survive. There's a difference between playing to win and playing to not lose, and I think that Team Latent is playing to win.
Yeah, we definitely saw different playstyles in the semifinals as well. Latent's games were more aggressive. Team Nel Pastel was playing it fairly safer in their semifinals.
They want to drive their own destiny, control their faith. That is how you make things happen. That is the type of confidence you want going in to this finals. Level 8 on Shochiri, optimal as heck on that farming strategy.
Yep.
Level 8 for Wolves as well.
They
28
are
to
ready
26
for
Jackie.
this, Jackie. He's up. They're fighting for it. The Kamehameha charging on Wolves.
Shochiri.
He's shooting it out.
Look at Shochiri. Super Kamehameha comes through. Shochiri needs to find a way to get a reset here. Wants to get into the fight early, and all of the members of them are low. Team Nel Pastel immediately wiped off the map. They don't get Jackie,
more
but
player
they get
left.
almost everybody else.
Is it going to be the
It's
team
Jeff
KO?
Bolde.
It is.
Double burst sword, and the first team KO we see of the event. Jackie might have fallen, but you're gonna lose a god of destruction, and you're gonna accelerate Shochiri on the path to snowballs. Look at that, they all, 4 snowballs,
Yeah.
and 3 snowballs for, actually it's 5 for Captain Montoya already. They are incredibly strong. Oh my god.
Yeah, thank God Team Nel Pastel was able to get that, Jackie. That was the only thing they were just barely able to grab, losing the entire team as well as that God of Destruction.
Grand Finals isn't about consolation prizes though, Naiki. It's
Yeah.
about the grand prize.
Yeah, you want to get
Gosh.
the wins. The game has just started, but things are looking pretty scary for Team Nel Pastel.
And like we said, that was the first team KO we've actually
Yeah.
seen the entirety of SA. So, and this early in Grand Finals is not a great indicator to your confidence. Alongside your card choice, I want that to be apparent. You don't go triple snowball if you think you're gonna lose, okay?
Oh yeah. All right, we are approaching Napa time once again. Just 30 seconds till
That's
that
right.
boss arrives.
Yeah, and look at the team level, 36
Oh,
to
wow.
32. Terrifying start. And already they're going for this next God of Destruction. They're just gonna take it here, equalizing it. Nel Pastel, very happy about that. No kills just yet, just continuing to try to backdoor here. They did lose Bertino, so they're taking a little bit more God of Destruction damage, but now Nel X is a little bit deep here against Wolves and Captain Montoya. Unless you're able to get out here with Icarus,
have the
you're
helper.
most definitely dead. Going in with the ultimate. Oh, but now Shochiri trying to get the kill onto Volde is going to find it as they're fighting downstairs for Napa. Hunter Daydad also in trouble. It's Cheapy versus Hunter Daydad and Shochiri. 3 are now because of the instant transmission. Shochiri gets the secure
KO as
there,
well.
and
Will
they
they get
are
the Daydad?
gonna
Yes,
be able
they
to
will.
take down. Daydad is done. That lower God of Destruction, luckily not vulnerable because of the Zeno placement. And it's gone from dire to deadly here. At least they got a God of Destruction, but they're falling like flies.
Yeah, they do need some adjustments. That was a beautiful instant transmission from Wolves there to secure that boss.
We said we
and the
wanted
KO.
it.
Yeah.
We said we wanted to see the good ones. So
Oh, yeah.
we finally got one.
All right, looks like Nell sneaking in once again, trying to get some damage on that upper God of Destruction. But Cheapy taking...
Oh no, Nell dies instantly!
That was fast.
Look at the burst sword damage. You're the tank? Are you
Yeah.
sure?
You do not want to go
I
down
mean, it's
that
a-
quickly. Look at those
It's a
snowballs.
4-level lead.
Yeah, and
It's
the
a
levels.
4-level lead. 4 levels against their tank. It makes it invalidates the tank roll at that point. Shochiri on this Trunks has been devastating, and Brienne is here. I don't even think you care about the second boss. If you win another team fight, you end the game as late because there's 2 God of Destruction down. You already got 1 team KO. Can you secure another? They're already positioned much better for this Brienne, and Nel Pastel is just trying to scrounge up any farm that they can to try to minimize this level lead.
Yeah, and the red Zeno is in the bot lane, so it's easier for Leighton to kind of go back and defend that as well. It looks like Leighton is controlling the area. Cheapy in the front line. Starting off by catching Volde.
Caught out. This is rough
Kamehameha
on Wolves, just
coming
charging
in.
up that Kamehameha. Volde getting melted here. Oh, Chochiri with the burst sword afterwards. That's one down, and they haven't even started the Brienne here. They are going to get it now. GP just buying space against Hunter Daydad, that second damage dealer, not even going to be able to get into the fight, and it's a quick Ribrian take for Chochiri. Extra
Now they're
healing,
gonna
and
go
Hunter
for the
Daydad
heroes.
is going to need some extra help. Dead in an instant. No chance to survive. Nelex going to be the next target here. The burst sword resets are going to be lethal, and it's just Bertino alive.
We had another
Oh
beautiful
my, this
instant
is-
transmission there from Wolves onto Chochiri to secure Hunter Daydad.
Oh, but Chochiri the burst sword connects. Bertino's
Oh,
dead.
another
Volde's
enemy
dead.
team KO.
Team X KO. Game 1 is gonna be done in an instant. There's no way Nel Pastel comes back from this, and I think that this is it's almost near over. I don't know how they can survive.
Yeah, it looks
I'm being
really
honest,
dire for Team Nel Pastel. Not done just yet.
It is gonna be a reset, but look at the level lead, look at the boss lead, the God of Destruction, everything spells Latent.
Oh yeah. All right, we do have the last boss. If this Jacko goes to Latent, it's definitely over. That triple boss KO will help them secure that final God of Destruction. But honestly, do they need it, or do they just ram in?
I mean, if we take a lesson from the Ram Goats, then we're ramming in. They really don't need the third boss. They can
Yeah, it
just
looks like
backdoor
GP
here. That's
just
exactly what
flying in.
GP is going in to do.
It's just a couple
Yeah,
more hits.
massive speed.
Actually, just one hit in.
Yeah, they can't. They're going straight for the Dragon Shell. Wolves understands the assignment. The Super Kamehameha, actually the Dragon Fist, to seal the deal. The 4-star Dragon Ball has been secured by Goku himself. Game 1, Latent.
All right, that is the first battle of our grand finals for the SA region. Chochiri, TTV taking that MVP on that Trunks once again. How was that fight? That was super clean from Latent. Personally, I loved how they finished off everything with the double damage roll heroes. I think maybe no deaths on both of them.
Yeah, no, incredible performance. Great instant transmissions the entirety of the game from Wolves. Chochiri, lethal as ever on that Trunks. On it, like you're so happy that he is banned for game 2. I don't know why you didn't ban him for game 1. Wolves also had the highest damage we've ever seen in a Gekishin, Squadra Blast game as the MVP in game number 2. So you can't ban them all, but that would be the one I would have banned. If I was on Team Nel Pastel, I'm not letting Chochiri play Trunks, and you at least don't have to face it this time around. But Chochiri, ever present on that Trunks. The driving force of this game. A 4-level lead at one point against Nel X, the leader of Nel Pastel. So I don't know how you are going to turn this around because Team Latent was winning from that first fight in the top lane and never stopped.
All right, it looks like our replay is ready. Let's take another look at the Battle 1 of the Grand Finals between Latent and Team Nel Pastel. Nel Pastel, I keep butchering that name. Definitely showcased how to play that Trunks in the first battle.
Double snare right there into the burst sword immediately. Hunter Daydad is done for. What an incredible placement from Captain Montoya to start that off. The telekinesis.
He's up. They're fighting for it. The Kamehameha charging on Wolves.
Chochiri.
He's shooting it out.
Look at Chochiri. Super Kamehameha comes through. Chochiri needs to find a way to get a reset here. Wants to get into the fight early, and all of the members of them are low. Team Nel Pastel immediately wiped off the map. They don't get Jackie,
more
but
player
they get
left.
almost everybody
Is
else.
it going to be the
It's
team
Jeff
KO?
Volde.
It is.
Double burst sword. No kills just yet, just continuing to try to backdoor here. They did lose Bertino, so they're taking a little bit more God of Destruction damage, but now Nel X is a little bit deep here against Wolves and Captain Montoya. Unless you're able to get out here with Icarus,
have the
you're
helper.
most definitely dead. Going in with the ultimate. Oh, but now Chochiri trying to get the kill onto Volde is going to find it as they're fighting downstairs for Napa. Hunter Daydad
Starting off by catching
Volde
Volde.
caught out. This is rough.
Kamehameha
On Wolves, just
coming
charging
in.
up that Kamehameha. Volde getting melted here. Oh, Chochiri with the burst sword afterwards.
Beautiful
My, this
instant
is-
transmission there from Wolves onto Chochiri to secure Hunter Daydad.
Oh, but Chochiri the burst sword connects. Bertino's
Oh,
dead.
another
Volde's
enemy
dead.
team KO.
Team X KO. Game 1 is gonna be done. They really don't need the third boss. They can
Yeah,
just
looks
backdoor
like
here.
Chibi
That's
just
exactly what
flying in.
Chibi is going in to do.
It's just a couple
Yeah,
more hits.
massive speed.
Actually, just one hit in.
Yeah, they can't. They're going straight for the Dragon Shell. Wolves understands the assignment. The Super Kamehameha, actually the Dragon Fist, to seal the deal. The 4-star Dragon Ball has been secured by Goku himself. Game 1, Latent.
All right, that is the first battle of our grand finals for the SA region. All right, we just saw the replay of Battle 1 between Latent and Nel Pastel. For those of you just joining, this is the grand finals. Latent has taken the first game. It's a best of 3. The MVP going to Chochiri TTV on that Trunks. Once again, KDA 805.
Incredible performance, deathless on the Trunks in both games that it was played. Not much else to say. Would have had more damage if the game went longer. Is the only thing I'm really thinking of. Just dominant performance from the entire roster of Team Latent, and you're thankful that this Trunks is not available for game number 2 if you're Team Nel Pastel. So, but you also played your comfort picks, and it just did not work out. So, what are the secondary characters that you have at your disposal? We're gonna see Nel on the Super Saiyan Vegeta.
Oh yeah,
most
definitely.
But what else do you have? Volde, what is your secondary? Hunter Daydad, the Kefla didn't work out. Who are you picking? Who is coming to the table to fight against Latent? Because Latent looks like they have no cracks right now.
Yeah, definitely a solid performance. 2 enemy team KOs in 1 battle. That's super crazy. The first one was really early as well. Yeah, they're ready to take this championship. They're ready to finish things off in Battle 2. I'm sure they have another insane lineup ready. Team Nel Pastel, what are they going to do about this situation?
I'm not sure. Honestly, it didn't look like there were any outs in that game. I don't want to count them out, but it was, I speak as I see. So no Brawlies available, no Majin Buu Pure available. And I mean, you're not going to play the Caulifla. The tank pick should be
Vegeta.
Super Saiyan Vegeta. I just don't know where we're going with the damage rolls. Maybe a Vegito, potentially. Maybe you play Trunks of your own. Try to match that, like, take some inspiration from the side of Team Latent. We'll likely see a Frieza. If it's healing attack, we'll get the Android 17. We're going to find out right now. Looks like Bertino.
Look at the divine draw. Look at our divine draw.
Oh my god.
We have the superstar. Super damage boost as well on that skill 1. Nel representing that Bulma.
Arcane shots.
Should be switching it out.
I like that. Yep. And now it's Cheapy going back to that Caulifla, which worked out in their second game that they were able to win previously. Wolves back on the Super Saiyan God Son Goku.
Yeah.
And Chochiri on the Super Vegito. Grant, this is potential tournament point, the final match, potentially, of the Squadra Blast qualifiers.
Team Nel Pastel going for that duo long-range Goku on that Super Saiyan 3 as well as Super Saiyan God. This is the second battle of our grand finals for the SA region. Third stage. Will Latent take things home? Book their tickets to Tokyo, Japan. Or will Team Nel Pastel hang on, take this to a Battle 3? This is the battle that Latent wants to take. They want to finish things off clean. They want to scare the other regions, prove that they are ready for that grand finals in Tokyo. This is Battle 2.
Another superstar and another amazing match about to be underway. Looks like Bertino and Hunter Daydad are going to the top side, and on the other side of things for Latent, it is going to be Chochiri and Captain Montoya. Once again, we saw how lethal the leg hooks could be. We saw how lethal it was with the telekinesis in the previous game. Is Hunter Daydad going to get caught out again?
Bertrino did have a really good showing on Frieza in the semifinals. He has the superstar. He has the damage on skill 1 with the death beam. Sniping. You need to watch out, Montoya.
Yeah, Montoya a little bit low there, but able to, you know, limp away. Not able to get the leg hook this time around. A lot of damage from those arcane shots and the death beams. They're getting these last hits
Look
too
at
on
the bot lane. We
Force
actually have a KO. Nell getting taken
Nell already
down.
died?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Not the start you're looking for. We typically have seen a lot of the action in the top side, but Nell dying in the meantime downstairs.
Yeah, we did miss out on the action, but I'm assuming that Super Saiyan God Goku did the damage.
Arcane shot is very terrifying, especially with Superstar. If you hit all 4 of those orbs, you can melt somebody.
Yeah.
GP in good position here against
Yeah,
Nell,
ready
wanting to get another
someone off
catch out.
once again.
Oh, they actually went for the
Oh, they
ultimate
stopped
there to
it,
try to
yeah.
get a little bit of extra damage.
Wolves with
Yeah, that
damage
was
once
really
again.
interesting. Arcane shot comes through again. Wow,
Does heal
Wolves
up, though.
level 6 already. The God shot is just doing so much damage, forcing the Icarus. Wow, and in the back, Chochiri is getting both of those Supreme Kai farms. Wolves happy to, you know, farm the opponent and everything in this bot lane.
Yeah, he's gonna hit 7 soon.
I mean, we got to
he's
see them
already there.
both be level 8 in the last game.
Yeah.
We got to see them both be level 8 in the last game at first boss. We're likely going to see that same curve happen here again. As soon as Chochiri hits 7, the transformation will take us to 8. And this is looking so rough. Team level lead already established. This looks like a
Another
repeat.
KO on Nell.
You're kidding me. Nell just hasn't had a chance. The leader of the team got the comfort pick, and comfort is quickly becoming a tragic situation.
Once again,
I don't know
Leighton
how they
beating
can bring this
Chochiri
back.
up. Using that transformation as well. Just prepping for that Nappa.
Can Wolves get level 8 as well is the question. So close here. Bertino already on the scene, trying to start, you know, positioning for this fight. The wall is placed early, but really doesn't get a lot done. Chochiri, level 8, joining this fight right this moment. Captain Montoya
they're
with a
jumping
leg
on
on Bertino, immediately in, and Captain Montoya is dead.
Nell!
The strike comes through. Nell is gone too. No transformation available. It looks like Volde is the next target, gonna have to try to jump away with the lead, but
Daydat
that's
might be
gonna
trying to
Nappa.
snipe the Nappa. Unfortunately,
It does
will
not
not
happen.
connect.
Yeah, this is looking so rough. In the meantime, Daydat has just stayed up top. It's the ultimate that's spent to try to get that. But Nell has been the weak point of this game so far. 3 deaths already. It's so rough here, especially in a tournament-deciding game.
Yeah, Team Nell Pastel definitely behind. They need to do something around the next boss that will spawn shortly.
And you can see the difference in comfort for Hunter Daydat versus Wolves on the Super Saiyan Godson Goku. Chochiri obviously feels at home on this Vegito. We saw the win earlier in the day on the character. Volde is the shining star right now. What can Volde do with this Super Saiyan God, the Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku? No snowballs to his name. But at least you don't have snowballs on the rest of the team here. Nell in trouble again, lower and lower by Cheapy. Has to try to
Cheapy just
Icarus away.
absorbing
Icarus is the
everything.
wrong direction.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Oh no. The nerves are getting to him. The pressure is just too much.
And Chibi just open to taking all of that damage face on. There's definitely a tank difference this battle.
Uh-oh. Captain Montoya a little bit walled in there, but gonna use the ultimate just to invul away. I like that defensive utilization. You're gonna build it up before the next boss anyways, so might as well keep yourself safe and use it as an escape. Hunter Daydat trying to catch up in levels, but the team level difference, it's 36 to 33, 37 to 34 now. So rough to try and survive here.
We have the Jackie arriving shortly, but we do have some action in the bot lane. GP just chipping at that God of Destruction.
Yeah, GP just getting tickled here by Nell. Like, it feels like absolutely no damage is coming through. Can you get that last Gekshin burst?
Unfortunately not.
Explosive wave, and it doesn't come through. Yeah. Jackie's under pressure now. Look at Chochiri just beating down both Volde and Bertino. And it looks like Wolf secures it. It costs Chochiri and Montoya their lives, but that is a second boss secured. Those extra vanishing steps are going to be available.
Yeah, definitely worth it for Latent. Just one more boss for that triple boss KO. It looks like they're going for Cheapy now. Not connecting at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Hunter Daydad was just trying to get the Supreme Kai for a little extra XP. Looks like Captain Montoya is going to die to get that God of Destruction. A happy trade for the Majin Buu Pure. Not the end of the world, especially when you're looking at the game holistically.
Yeah, he'll definitely
Nothing
be up
really
for
to grab on the screen. Yep.
Latent should have their eyes on that bot lane God of Destruction as well. Just one more hit. Yep, Cheapy flying in. Being a bit sneakier. Once they confirm that there's not too much of a defense, she should be flying in. Yep, she's flying in. She does get snared though for a moment, but she's there, she's ready, she takes that God of Destruction.
Yes, you can.
Volde, you need to watch out now.
Volde melting here. The instant transmission is available. It doesn't work out. They can't buy the space. Wolves gets the kill. Another snowball to their name. And look at the card switch. We actually had Epic Hunter put in here just to secure that third boss. I love that from the likes of Wolves. We saw that before as well. Cheapy on top of Bertino just buying space for the rest of the team. They should be starting this third boss here in just a moment. Cheapy is so annoying, just, you know, threatening that next
zoning
God of
everyone
Destruction.
out.
Like, yeah, it's so rough, forcing Bertino to stay in the back. The boss is already down. Jacko goes over to the side of Leighton. That's third boss. That's Nell dead. They may have lost Cheapy, but they've gotten everything that they've wanted here. And the boss fight, the fight continues afterwards.
They are charging in!
Is Hunter Day dead in an instant? Chochiri is now looking to get some more damage on this God of Destruction with the triple boss cap, with the damage. Oh, but Chochiri taken down by the team right there. Volde gonna fall as well. Oh, no,
that grab coming in as well. Wolves hitting the arcade shot.
Oh no, it's just Nell versus the world. Cheapy, more God of Destruction damage. Captain Montoya gonna be piling it in as well. Wolves wants to finish it off. And we're
just
so
one more
close
hit
to the end of the tournament. That's nuts, but Pixel in a dream.
Yeah.
How do you survive here as Team Nell Pastel?
Things look super, super rough for Team Nell Pastel. Nice grab there by Captain Montoya, and then Wolves connecting with that arcane shot. Super clean team play.
Yeah, the combo, there's not really anything you can do about it. Once you see it, you're already dead. And this tournament might already be done here. Cheapy just wants to get this last
it's just
hit on
one
God
more
of
hit.
Destruction.
There it goes. Just
headed for the Dragon
Shell left, flying in with the Icarus, taking it down and grabbing that Dragon Ball. Will she take it? No, not yet, but it looks like Captain Montoya securing that for his team. We have our winners for the South American servers third stage. They will be punching their tickets to the finals. It's Team Latent MVP for this final battle, going to Wolves.
And I love that we had the MVP the same for set 1 and set 2 for Team Leighton. It was Chochiri and Wolves, and congratulations again to Team Leighton. They've done it.
Yeah, super solid, clean performance in both of their games today. Just everyone performing at the highest level. They are definitely a threat to the other regions. The other regions definitely need to be prepared to face Latent. All of the teams really have to be aware of Latent. Captain Montoya, Cheapy, Chochiri, TTV, and Wolves. Once again, congratulations on your victory today on the championships, and you guys will be joining us for the finals in August in Tokyo, Japan.
That was the most dominant grand finals we've had.
Yeah.
Out of all the 4 regions, Team Leighton is the team to watch, and I think that was like one of my most exciting grand finals because that was decisive, right? We've seen a lot of back and forth grand finals. Like Ramgoat looked really strong, but they had a struggle in grand finals where it was very back and forth, very down to the wire, Dragon Shell, base races, etc. This was not that. There was no moment where I truly felt that Team Del Pastel had a chance to win. And that's not to, downplay their skill. That's to highlight how strong this Team Leighton was. So kudos to them, and kudos to Wolves again on the Super Saiyan God Son Goku and Shochiri. The damage dealers were just immense in this tournament.
All right, our replay is ready for that final battle of this tournament. It was the Grand Finals Battle 2 between Team Latent and Team Nel Pastel. Let's check it out. Are ready for that Grand Finals in Tokyo. This is Battle 2 in the semifinals. He has the superstar. He has the damage on skill 1 with the Death Beam. Sniping. You need to watch out, Montoya.
The wall is placed early, but really doesn't get a lot done. Shochiri, level 8, joining this fight right this moment. Captain Montoya with a Lego Don Bertino immediately in, and Captain Montoya is dead. The strike comes through. Nel is gone too. No transformation available. It looks like Volde is the next target, gonna have to try to jump away. The Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku, no snowballs to his name, but at least you don't have snowballs on the rest of the team here. Nel in trouble again, lower and lower by Cheapy. Has to try to Icarus away. Icarus is the wrong direction.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Oh no.
Once they confirm that there's not too much of a defense, she should be flying in. Yep, she's flying in. She does get snared though for a moment, but she's there, she's ready, she takes that God of Destruction.
Yes, you can.
Volde, you need to watch out now.
Volde melting here. The instant transmission is available. It doesn't work out. They can't buy the spin. Already down. Jacko goes over to the side of Leighton. That's third boss. That's Nel dead. They may have lost Cheapy, but they've gotten everything that they've wanted here. And the boss fight, the fight continues afterwards.
They are charging in.
Is Hunter Day dead? In and in. Oh, no,
that grab coming in as well. Wolves hitting the arcade shot.
Oh no, it's just Nel versus the world. Cheapy, more God of Destruction damage. Captain Montoya gonna be piling it in as well. Wolves wants to finish it off. And we're
just
so
one more hit
to the end of the tournament. That's nuts. And this tournament might already be done here. Cheapy just wants to get this last
hit. Just
hit
one
God
more
of
hit.
Destruction.
There it goes. Just
headed for the Dragon
Shell left, flying in with the Icarus, taking it down and grabbing that Dragon Ball. Will she take it? No, not yet, but it looks like Captain Montoya securing that for his team. We have our winners for the South American servers third stage. They will be punching their tickets to the finals. It's Team Latent MVP for this final battle, going to Wolves. All right, that was our replay from our final battle of the day. Latent taking the championship. Wolves, the MVP of that battle 2. Also the MVP of battle 2 from the semifinals, the KDA, for this time around 6-0-5.
I think that they were both deathless the entire time. I can't, that is incredible. So very good showing from the both latent damage dealers in the right place at the right time, and I mean, just showed how competent you can be and how much utility you can provide as a damage dealer while keeping yourself safe. So no snowball stacks lost for the tournament. I think that's a metric we need to pay attention to going forward, and just huge performance from every player on Leighton, and Wolves and Shochiri, just such dominant damage dealers. What a lovely grand finals and lovely show that Leighton put on for us.
Yeah, definitely a convincing victory, and it looks like our brackets have been updated. Let's take a look at our final results. All right, once again, your SQUADRA BLAST World Championship 2026 SA server first place team is Latent. Latent gets to advance to the finals held in Tokyo in August. Once again, huge congratulations to Latent.
Congratulations, incredible team, incredible performance. I'm scared for the rest of the teams at the finals.
Oh yeah,
against Leighton.
And coming in second, we have Team Nel Pastel. In the top 4, we had, I'm gonna go for it, Humongo Zario, Hasta Le Murte, and the Berserks. Thank you so much to these teams as well. Congratulations to making it this far, and we hope to see you guys in the future as well, in future SQUADRA Blasts. Jake, how were today's matches?
Today's matches were electrifying. I mean, I feel like I am understating how strong Team Layton is, and I need to see how they shape up against the rest of the teams across the globe, because no team was that dominant going into the grand finals across every single region. We did see 2-0 previously from Ramgoat, but we didn't see it at that level, that convincing of a level. So Layton is the team to watch for me now, and happy to cap off the qualifiers with Team Layton and South America. Incredible showing.
All right, and with this tournament, we now have the SA representatives confirmed. We have all 4 teams for the finals in Tokyo, Japan. Let's take a look at each champion once again. All right, from Asia, we have Nautilus. From NA, we have Boyfriends. From EU, we have Ramgoats. And last but not least, we have Latent representing SA. And now, we would like to announce the details for the SQUADRA Blast World Championship 2026 finals. Let's take a look. Oh, there we go. The SQUADRA Blast World Championship 2026 finals will be held on August 23rd, 2026, JST. The venue will be offline in Tokyo, Japan.
Yep. Unlike the online tournaments thus far, each server's top players will gather in person to battle for the title of World's Strongest. The team members and opponents alike will be in the same venue, same space, and these offline battles create a whole different level of tension, a whole different level of competition.
And the finals will also be streamed right here on this YouTube channel. So for those of you at home, definitely don't miss out. Next up, we have a little explanation of the finals tournament format. Okay, so we have the bracket shown on screen. The finals is a double elimination tournament with all matches played in a best-of-3 format.
Yep, all best of 3s are going to be double eliminations, so even if you lose once, you can still win through the lower bracket and have a chance to win out. You won't want to stop watching until the very end, because any of these teams can seize the grand finals and become the first Gekishin Squadra Blast World Champions, even from the lower bracket.
And on today's broadcast, we're also going to choose the matchups for the upper semifinals. We'll be deciding it by a random draw.
Yeah, our first matchup is going to be decided today, Naiki. After today, I don't want, if I'm the teams, I don't want to see Layton in my matchup. That's scary.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we actually have a very special guest with us today to conduct the drawings for the finals matchups. It's none other than Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra Chief Producer, Toshi!
Hello, everyone. I'm Toshi. Thank you very much for the introduction. I am the Chief Producer of Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra.
All right, thanks so much for joining us. He's actually on my left today. On the screen, it's a bit different. So how did you think about the third stage matches from each of these regions?
So I was as excited, hopefully, as all the audience was, and I'm pretty sure that the champions of each region are really looking forward to bouting it out to prove that their region has the highest quality of battles available. I'm really looking forward to see what kind of chemistry can be seen between each of the different play styles, because I'm pretty sure you guys have pretty much explained it already in detail, but different regions have different preferences in terms of play styles and character choices. So really, I don't know what's going to happen, and I can't make a guess either because of the nature of the double elimination bracket as well.
All right, thank you so much for that. Let's jump right into the drawings. For today's drawings, we have 4 cards, each with a server's name on it. Once again, let's take a look at that finals bracket. All right, so as for how the matchups will be drawn, Toshi will draw the cards one by one, and the servers will be placed into the numbered slots shown on the bracket in the order they are drawn. This means that the first and third server pulled will face each other in the first match, followed by the second and fourth server pulled in the second semifinals match. Toshi, you're going to be drawing these cards. How are you feeling right now?
I mean, this could have been done mechanically, but I guess this is a pretty big deal, so I wanted to be a part of it as well. I have 4 cards with me, each with the regions written to it. I'll be shuffling it. I've done pulls, random pulls, a lot in my life, but this one's making me a bit more nervous than usual. So we'll find out what's going to happen today, won't we?
Yep. All right, let's start off by shuffling the cards.
All right. I'm pretty sure the camera will show that I'm not looking at the cards right
Yeah, they're
now.
face down.
So I'll be shuffling them. You know what, Hiro, you tell
Okay.
me when to stop first, right?
All right. Oop. All right, let's stop right there.
All right, I'll pick the top card.
Okay.
Top card is
Oop.
SA.
All right, we have SA
Okay.
as the first region. They will be filling that first slot in the upper semifinals match. Next up, let's fill in that number 2 slot, the second semifinals match.
Okay, I'm gonna shuffle it. How about this time, Jake, you tell me when.
All right. Let's stop.
All right, next region is EU.
EU.
Okay.
EU in
that means
the second semifinals match. This is where things get
They're
scary.
opposites.
Yep.
We have the third drawing. Who will be facing Latent? And the team that's not drawn will be facing Ramgoat.
All right. Hiro, you want me to stop?
All right, I will stop you right there.
All right. It is Asia.
All right. So that means
Latent
that
Nautilus?
Asia and SA will be facing off
Yep.
in the first semifinals, which means
The last team is NA.
NA and EU will be facing off in the second semifinals. Let's take another look. Latent will be in that first semifinals match against Nautilus. And in our second upper semifinals match, we have Boyfriends and Ramgoats. How do these matchups look? Is everyone excited? Definitely share your thoughts in the comments section as well. There is a lower bracket as well, so it doesn't mean the end for these teams if they lose here. This is the lineup, the brackets. We're super excited. But let's take another recap of the SQUADRA BLAST WORLD CHAMPIONSHip 2026 finals. All right, so just once again, SQUADRA BLAST WORLD CHAMPIONSHip 2026 finals will be held on August 23rd, 2026 JST. Teams representing each server will gather in Tokyo, Japan for this offline tournament. The finals will also be live streamed on this YouTube channel, so let's all enjoy watching the tournament together.
we can't wait to enjoy the finals with all of you.
And on to the moment that everyone has been waiting for. We haven't forgotten about that code. Here are the last 4 digits of our P5G serial code.
It's here, everybody. Make sure you write this one down.
Yeah,
Or
definitely
screenshot
important. Let's go. All right, here are the last 4 characters. It's FPL4. That's FPL4. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us today, making this tournament a huge success, making it super exciting. Enter the serial code on the official website in the description section below to get your P5G capsules. The code is valid until July 5th, 11 p.m. PDT, or July 6th, 6 a.m. UTC, so make sure you redeem the code by then. And with that, SQUADRA BLAST World Championship 2026 third stage is over. First, Jake, how was today? How was the entire third stage?
The third stage was incredible, getting to see the slow-paced play of Asia, and it felt like the tempo ramped up as we went to every single region. We went to NA, it got a little faster. We went to EU, we had record-pace games, and then now we ended in SA, and we saw the most dominant performance from our finals team. So I loved all the different flavors of Gekishin Squadra we were able to see, and now they get to clash in a way that we don't typically get to see going forward. It's going to be so cool. These teams don't play each other. They don't run into each other on the ladder. And now it's who's the real best, right? That is going to be what it's our universal battle. We have all the different universes of the world fighting against each other. I'm so excited. I'm stoked. How about you, Hero?
And super excited. Yeah, just it's an honor to be part of this team as well, the casting team, the broadcast team as well. And yeah, I'm super excited to see if I don't know. I feel like we've been saying that EU is the best region, but we've never seen them face off the other regions in a LAN event with like zero lag, right? So it's going to be super exciting to see which team comes out on top. SA, the newest server, ready to perform as well. We definitely saw them with powerful performances, convincing performances today. So super excited to see them as well. And to close things up, Toshi, if you could share with us a message to the teams that will be competing here in Tokyo, Japan in August.
Of course. Well, actually, you know what? Right before that, thank you too for making this entire show amazing and very fun to listen to, all the while being an enjoyment in and of itself. And also to everybody that participated throughout all 3 stages. Thank you very much for making this entire battle such a high quality brawl everywhere. And finally, to the 4 teams that have gone through to prove that you are all Apex teams in each of your respective regions, congratulations for 3rd stage winners. And I am very much looking forward to personally meeting all of you at the final championship.
All right, thank you so much. And once again, thank you everyone for watching this stream. We really appreciate it. We can't do it without you guys. And we hope to see you guys again for the live stream of the finals. That closes things out. Thank you so much and goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Will begin now.
Ooh, but look at Nink right here. The ultimate is going to be coming out from the side of Loki, trying to stay alive here. Nink in danger, goes in with the shining sword, but falls right afterwards. The boss is going to go over to Chochiri for the Nappa, and the fight continues. It looks like GP is just going to position here. A little bit slower here on the gun. Oh, he is! But nothing slow about that. The leg hook connects, but Chochiri is already under duress by JBXN. They actually push Hades all the way back into the gun.
Is he going down?
Trying to go out. The instant transmission with the wrong target. You jumped to Floki, but Floki wasn't far enough away. You needed to jump to Nink. But now under pressure by 3. JDXN trying to buy that space. Hades is in trouble, but doing so much damage. Chochiri is able to get the kill right there, but now Chochiri is against 2. Nink and JDXN have to make this happen. We're going to get the reset with the shining sword, but so much damage. Nink and the burn damage does it.
Nice hook there as well. Another kill.
Hades back in the action. Dies immediately. The arcane shot just did. It looks like JVXN is about to fall into the ultimate going to cover, which means you're involved for just a second. Captain Montoya is going to die for his trouble. Floki about to fall as well. GP wants to do a little bit of damage, a little bit of secure, but Hades has gone in with the instant transition and immediately dies.
Like they're going to take Floki down. Hades is in danger as well.
Hades. That's right, Floki's about to fall, and no ultimate available to get involved through. The ultimate's going to come through from the side of Chochiri. That bar is built again, so you'll see.
All right, the Zenos are here.
The Zenos are mad. It's 4 versus 2. Look at Humongasario. They're already on the bottom. Zeno Chippy using the ultimate to put them away. Can Chippy do it? And he does.
Looks like he has managed to grab that final Dragon Ball of the first semifinals for Latent. It is a 2-0 by our returning champions. Wolves, the MVP for this second battle. Latent will be into the
so
game.
Excited about this one. Yeah. Let's see. You want to be? My bad. You gave me a gap closer.
All right, it's Nappa time.
It's Nappa. Oh yeah, it's Nappa time.
T-shot,
and the fight breaks out. T-shot.
Missing on that
immediately going in with the ultimate. Yeah, down LX and Bertino in trouble. Look at Kaiser trying to get as much damage as possible, completely with E-shot, and Kaiser rotate back over. It looks like Fausto is about to fall, but survives with the barrier. Hackset going in with the Spirit Bomb, trying to get as much damage as the Nappa does. Fall over to Team Nell. Pastel. Hackset has fallen. T-shot is next, but the Super Command Man not fully charged. Not enough damage. Kaiser gets the kill, but then we also see that Time Hunter Daydad able to secure that one, but the fight continues. T-shot in the back, gonna go in with the shot
coming
splash. Oh my goodness, and now it's so low, T-Shot dies, and it's not over just yet. Kaiser wants to survive, but Kaiser's dead yet again. It's a little bit too deep here. 3 versus 1, and it looks like Fausto actually dies in return because of the instant transmission from Bolde. The fights just haven't stopped, and now Bolde is dead to T-Shot. I believe, and now X is getting even more damage on this last God of Destruction. The squeaky hammers are working out excellently. Now X durable as ever, and the God of Destruction narrowly survives. It is Bolde dying once again, and Kaiser getting a God of Destruction up top, but X hasn't been able to escape. Final hits with that hammer. All right, the Dragon Shell is open for Team Nestel to take. It looks like they will secure the Dragon Ball. Once again, the Dragon Ball secured by Hunter Daydan as in Battle 1. We did have 3 battles, but it is Team Nel Pastel making it to the finals. They will be facing Latent there to Team Nel Pastel. I keep butchering that name. Definitely showcased how to play that Trunks in the first battle. Right there, into the burst sword immediately. Hunter Daydan is done for. What an incredible placement from Captain Montoya to start that off. The telekinesis.
He's up. They're fighting for it. The Kamehameha charging on Wolf. He's shooting it out.
Look at Chochiri. Super Kamehameha comes through. Chochiri needs to find a way to get a reset here. Wants to get into the fight early, and all of the members of them are low. Team Nel Pastel immediately wiped off the map. They don't get Jackie, but they get almost everybody.
Is it going to be the Team KO? It is!
Double burst sword. No kills just yet, just continuing to try to backdoor here. They did lose Bertino, so they're taking a little bit more God of Destruction damage, but now Nel X is a little bit deep here against Wolves and Captain Montoya. Unless you're able to get out here with Icarus, you're most definitely dead. Going in with the ultimate. Oh, but now Chochiri trying to get the kill onto Bolde is going to find it as they're fighting downstairs for Napa. Hunter Daydan
starting off by catching Bolde.
Caught out. This is
Kamehameha
coming charging up that Kamehameha. Bolde getting melted here. Oh, Chochiri with the burst sword afterwards.
Beautiful instant transmission there from Wolves onto Chochiri to secure Hunter Daydan.
Oh, but Chochiri the burst sword connects. Bertino dead.
Another enemy team KO.
KO. Game 1 is gonna be done. They really don't need the third boss. They can just
looks like GP just flying in.
GP is going in to do.
It's just a couple more hits.
Massive speed.
Actually, just one hit in.
Yeah, they can't. They're going straight for the Dragon Shell. Wolves understands the assignment. The Super Kamehameha, actually the Dragon Fist, to seal the deal. The 4-star Dragon Ball has been secured by Goku himself. Game 1, Latent.
All right, that is the first battle of our grand finals for the SA region. Chochiri TTV are ready for that grand finals in Tokyo. This is battle 2 in the semifinals. He has the superstar. He has the damage on skill 1 with the death beam. Sniping. You need to watch out, Montoya.
The wall is placed early, but really doesn't get a lot done. Chochiri, level 8, joining this fight right this moment. Captain Montoya with the Lego on Bertino. Immediately in, and Captain Montoya is dead. The strike comes through. Nal is gone too. No transformation available. It looks like Bolde is the next target, going to have to try to jump away. The Super Saiyan 3, Son Goku. No snowballs to his name. But at least you don't have snowballs on the rest of the team here. Nel in trouble again, lower and lower by GP. Has to try to Icarus away. Icarus is the wrong direction.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Oh no.
Once they confirm that there's not too much of a defense, she should be flying in. Yep, she's flying in. She does get snared though for a moment, but she's there, she's ready, she takes that God of Destruction.
Yes, you can.
Bolde, you need to watch out now.
Bolde melting here. The instant transmission is available. It doesn't work out. They can't buy the spin. Already down. Jacko goes over to the side of Layton. That's third boss. That's Nel dead. They may have lost GP, but they've gotten everything that they've wanted here. And the boss fight, the fight continues afterwards.
They are charging in.
Hunter, they dead. In and in.
Oh, that grab coming in as well. Wolves hitting their shot.
Oh no! It's just Nel versus the world. GP, more God of Destruction damage. Captain Montoya gonna be piling it in as well. Wolves wants to finish it off. And
just one more hit
to the end of the tournament. That's nuts. And this tournament might already be done here. Cheapy just wants to get this last
It's just
hit on
one
God
more hit.
Destruction. We
There
know
it
that.
goes. Just
Headed for the Dragon
Shell
Shell.
left, flying in with the Icarus, taking it down and grabbing that Dragon Ball. Will she take it? No, not yet, but it looks like Captain Montoya securing that for his team. We have our winners for the South American servers third stage. They will be punching their tickets to the finals. It's Team Latent MVP for this final battle, going to Wolves.
And I love that
Right.
we had the MVP the same